Talk got me dripping designer like a barber, fuck around and get nada. Top the nigga, they just look at me different. Big bag, got a big mad. Shooters with me, better think fast. Shooters with me, better think fast. Spitting on them like a Mike Jack. Doing 200 this Hellcat. This money flowing through my conscience. I ain't gonna order that nonsense. Know some niggas that'll pop shit. And my phone, I be focused. Smoking dope, this shit's potent. Nothing funny white talking. It's nothing funny white talking. Bullets in the room. See, like I with the bitch, till that nigga bust a move. So I'm with the clique, you know them niggas getting tuned. Whoa, we got the stakes, nigga gon' come in with the broom. Tell them get in tune. I'm from the side where they gotta do it. Niggas don't talk, ain't with no problems. Niggas, they know that we gonna do it. And they won't talk, it's homicides. I took them niggas back to the ruins. We was just bugging, rattling and wildin'. Niggas, they talking and talking to them. Niggas, they bugging, they talking to them. Damn, niggas was just in the trenches. Remember, we stuck in detention. Remember, I got that bitch on the benches. Remember me hopping the fences. Whoa, now it's like time at the dentist. I told him Dennis the menace. I told that bitch, fuck it, I told her no ending. Niggas, they know they don't get it. Let's go. Whoa, she took a trip to the side. Baby, you gotta do better. Ain't about no money. How you gon' fuck up the package? Baby, you acting so jealous. Money ain't straight. Somebody gon' get hit with this Beretta.
Got another one, right?
Let's go. Yeah. Oh,
Hey, yo, Pluto, you going brazen?
Let's play that shit.
Yo, GG, turn it up.
Who I do it for? I do it for the ones that ain't got no dreams, the ones that can't live their dreams, the ones that
Oh, you want to do the drops?
got dreams, but don't got an opportunity, so they don't believe in themselves.
let's go.
Beefing by the bitch, I got no time for that.
What?
But it's money on my mind and I'm a grind for that.
Take the link and share it. Take the link to share with everybody you know. It's Monday. That means it's time to pause.
We're a little late. We're a little late. Not a little, but we here, baby. Let's go.
If you came about that more, yeah. That's how I feel. Free that nigga down, they turn him down, here's a pill. And the bodies keep on dropping, so this shit is getting real. Swear this shit is getting real. If you my brother, I ain't gon' treat you different. I lost my soul to keep on smoking, got me sleeping different. Every homie ain't so homie, you gotta keep your distance. But one's close to you, to the most to you, trying to catch you slipping. Ever since my grandma died, pain inside my heart, suicidal in my brain. Trying to crash away my soul, got these tattoos in my veins. If you've been through what I've been through, you'll probably go insane.
Probably go insane.
Trying to crash away my soul, got these tattoos in my veins. If you've been through what I've been through, you'll probably go insane. Beefing by the bitch, I got no time for that.
It's Monday, it's Monday, it's Monday, it's Monday. Wake your ass up.
Money, Monday.
Dusky B, no time. Izzy, what up, God?
Come to the YouTube. Come to the YouTube. Subscribe, dude.
We got a good one for y'all today.
Ski B, man.
What? What? Listen, come join us on the YouTube. Join us on the YouTube. Link is in the bio.
Let's go. Let's go. Woo! Sorry, I just gotta wake up. We had a really long day, fellas.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go. Can't wait, man. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, look, he's in the building right now. Sideman's in the building. Mondays, man. We in the building, man. Everybody, Listen, they're gonna come up in a few. We're gonna let them chill out, relax a little bit, soak it in, and then we good. Y'all good? All right, man. Yo, listen, welcome to episode 75 of 40 Central Podcast, man. We here. I don't know how we did it today, but we here.
We made it.
Listen, y'all see the panel look a little different today. Mondays is a different vibe.
Yeah.
He's coming.
Money Mondays.
Money Mondays, man. Let's go. Matter of fact, before we even start, man, introduce yourself, man.
Yeah. Let me introduce myself to the world. Hello, everybody. 40 Central.
Yes,
Thank you for having me.
He was here last week, but he wasn't on camera.
Yeah, I was on the sideline. Baby.
He's been here. He wasn't on camera, but now.
Now? Oh, it's live. I bought my shirt.
Yeah.
You heard? I'm gonna need more shirts, by the way. Yeah, because I need a new shirt for every episode. All right.
Got you.
But yeah,
fact.
my name is Corey. To the world, everybody know me as Corey Red. Baby, please say the baby. To those who don't. But yes, Corey Red. I'm from Uptown, baby, in the Bronx.
Yes, sir.
What, 10 minutes from here? Whatever.
They don't even know.
It don't matter. But yeah, I'm from Uptown, man. I'm just here with my new 40 Central family. Just here to hold it down, bring this new flavor, bring the good energy, that light skin energy. Not that wrong kind either, yo. Yeah. Just so they know.
You know, it's funny the change between the last person who was sitting there and now you.
Yeah.
You know, he was known as the dark skinned one.
Oh.
Now, you know what I mean? It's just look how God works, you know.
Right.
Mysterious ways.
He's mysterious as a man. By the way, shout out to my family. Mama, I love you. I know my baby's watching. Shout out to my kids. Yeah, he should be asleep. But he's probably up. Corey Jackson, I love you. Bam, I know you're watching out there. Love you, baby. Mwah. Mommy, I hope you're watching. All my family out there, I appreciate y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all subscribe. I'm going to call y'all. Make sure y'all hit that subscription. Yo.
Let's go.
Yeah, quick shout out to Dirty Diana, too. She's just tapped in. She just gave us a big round of applause.
Let's go, man.
Man, I don't know, man. How was y'all week? Let's start with the light stuff.
Light stuff. Oh, damn. They said shots fired. You shooting shots already.
Nah, no shots. I'm just, making observations. That's all.
Okay.
Was that not a decent observation? You didn't see the difference?
I felt the difference.
Okay. Just throwing it out there.
Well, I don't know the difference. So somebody explain this to me. Like, what's so different? I mean, I know I'm handsome and all. But besides from that, what's up?
Warren was just known as the dark skinned guy on the pod, and now you say you the light skinned dude.
Yeah, but what was his vibe? Was he like?
He's the old head.
He's the old head.
Yeah. He was like he is like the big brother of the podcast.
Okay.
Yeah.
Big bro. Shout out to Big Bro.
They saying you petty, bro.
Yeah,
it's all right.
I'm petty?
Yeah, you.
How is that petty? Is this an observation? I mean, Warren's not coming back. Nobody said that. Like,
word.
Damn.
First of all, shout out to you, Warren, because if it wasn't for you, I wouldn't even be here right now. I say that with all love because everybody brought me in here with love. So I'm just trying to fill in, shoes that already started. So I'm by no means anyone. I'm just a guest for today. I like to be here, long term. But we'll see. I'm humble with mine, you heard? But Warren, I'm out here, baby. I'm here. Don't worry, I feel the see them, man.
How was your weekend, man?
Let's see. Tired. I'm old. I'm kind of old too. I just rest, take it easy. But I also had to help out with the family today. I mean, for the weekend, my lovely girl, she threw a bridal shower for her best friend, one of her best friends. So, I held it down. And
round of applause for that.
Yeah. Shout out to you, babe.
It's major. Dunny Ways, what's up, Dunny Ways?
And she did it on that crazy budget. Yeah, like, I'm just gonna shout it like Dollar Trees, a motherfucker.
Hey,
yo,
let's go.
Okay, party planning, bam. We on our way, baby. I promise.
Yeah.
We on the way, baby.
She already know the cake we need.
Yeah. Oh, we got cakes by Bam too.
Sir.
She makes all kind of cakes. They taste great. And then we doing this party planning thing next. So I held it down with the family while they did the event. Help set up, break down, all the good stuff. Just men do. And just take care of the baby. That's it. Man.
I like anybody who says they're old. I like to ask them, when was the last time they fell? Like, when was the last time you bust your, like, You know, like those
fell.
You know, like those oh.
But did
Remember
I
that?
fall?
Yeah,
Or
like
did I
you
hit
felt
him
like,
with the,
yeah, and then you just drop. Like when the last time that happened?
I think I was in the crib, bro. Keep it a stack. Like I was
hard as shit.
Yeah, you know, the floors is slippery. They parquet. You walk
Mm-hmm.
around with the socks a little too fast. Trying to run to the crib. Trying to run to the fridge. To get some milk, some cereal. No rush. For what reason am I rushing for, right? I slipped and I bust my shit. Oh, matter of fact, I fell in the stairs. Staircase. I was smoking some bud. I guess I misjudged the step. And I tried to sit back, hit my hip. The shit hurt for about 3 weeks.
Yeah, you feel it.
Yeah, that was some old shit.
Yeah, you feel it.
Cause I touched it like, who did this?
How many? How many steps you fell down?
No, I didn't really fall.
Oh,
I was kind of like sat back and missed it. You know how you missed the step with your foot? I missed it with my ass. And I had to pay for it.
Why is it that people die in movies when they fall down the steps?
Bruh.
I never understood that.
They be dead before they hit
You never seen that?
Yeah.
You never seen that in a movie? They just then they hit the door. Then they dead. Like it just never registered with me. That just never made sense. But
when you break your neck 7 times, you probably want to die before the first one. Like I'm fuck it.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know, bro. That shit.
But don't fall down the stairs.
Nah.
Don't be like me.
I almost fell down the stairs the other day. I was walking, slipped. Oh shit! Caught myself. It's probably why my back hurt right now.
You said some old shit like, oh.
I was like, oh
hey.
shit! Oh shit! I didn't even see that step. And I just no, but nobody was there, so I was good. Huh?
What's the number to call in?
The number to call in, man, 646-493-6815. We starting this new thing, man. If y'all want to ask anybody a question, especially when the guests come up here, we would like you to ask them a question.
Yeah.
Give us a call because we want to know how y'all feel about what they talk about too, man.
Word. Call and shout me out so I know you really watching.
Hey.
Hey, there we go.
I know who I texted.
Shout out to my bro Blaze that just came into the building. Hopefully he gets a chance to call in. Just gave us
come to the YouTube. Come to the YouTube.
Yeah, come to the YouTube as well if you can. Definitely come to the YouTube. Come rock with us
and subscribe.
What that was,
sounded like a subscription to me.
But listen, it's 10 o'clock. You know what that time is.
10
o'clock. Shot o'clock. Everybody get your drinks in the air, man. We doing shot o'clock. We ain't stopping because it's Monday, man.
It's Monday.
Hey,
Monday. Man, that look a little empty.
Yeah.
It's all right.
Got a lot of hope in it.
Heard.
Buffalo.
Oh, Buffalo.
You playing with us, right?
Did you ever tell him the game?
Yeah.
Excuse me. What the hell is Buffalo?
Oh.
I guess not. All right, cool. My fault. I thought I told you.
No, clearly I don't. I'm looking at you like, yeah, I went to Buffalo. I went to Buffalo State. 05, nigga. I had it popping.
Look, they called it too. Kev called it too.
Oh, you went to Buffalo State?
Yeah, I did.
Oh shit! I went up there.
Shout out to Buff State, Bengals.
Shout out to all the Buff State alum.
So Buffalo is a game we play, and fellas, I want y'all to hear it too. Buffalo is a game we play here, man. It's for life.
For life?
Life. No matter we could go, you could be getting married, and then if you Buffalo and I called it, you fucked up. That's on you.
Damn, for life?
For life. So this is the thing. Lock in. It's locked in, right? So what's your dominant hand? You're lefty, so you got to drink with your right. If we catch you drinking with your left, then that's Buffalo. You got to take, if it's a shot, you got to take the shot. You got to get another one. If it's a beer, you got to down the beer and get another one. You down? And you righty or lefty?
Wait a minute.
So you got to drink with your left.
So if I drink with my left hand and you catch me.
You good? You could drink with your left if you're righty.
Oh, if I drink with my right hand.
If you drink with your right.
I got to drink
another one.
I ain't study for this shit, bro. For life? What if I'm drinking a regular bev, like water?
No, a regular bev, I don't care. I'm talking about just alcoholic beverages.
It's not fair.
I know.
Can we keep it tab? Like, I'm not drinking today, but I'll drink on the weekend.
No. You gotta be up there.
I'll catch up this weekend. Shit.
They said you copping out. We explained this to you last week.
I didn't know about that last week, but I know about it now.
All right, let's go. So you in?
I mean, yeah.
You in?
Pour me
only alcohol, not
shot.
like regular juice and shit. So remember, he got to drink with his right. He got to drink with his left. He got to drink with his left.
You in for life, Holmes. 40 Central for life, Holmes.
Is that from a movie?
Buffalo, Holmes. Buff State, Holmes. Shout out to Buff State, man.
Yeah, I've been to Buff State 2 times.
What years?
Shit, I was in school like 20. That had to be like 2013, maybe.
Oh yeah, I was out of there by then. Thank God.
Yeah, that was what was that, the Spicy 5E? I think the Q's up there. is called.
Spicy 5.
They want to know.
Yeah, the Spice.
Yeah, they get right.
Yeah, those my
Shout
guys.
out to the
up there.
Greek like Buff. They get right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Our class, man. Our class is here. New York rap
Right.
freestyles
Taking
is
this
here,
shot.
man. Kev is here, man. Let's go, man. But
How was
JT, how was you? Me, my weekend was good. I politicked a lot. Got
Okay.
a lot of shit done for us.
Okay.
And you know.
Money move.
He was lit. But we can't talk about all that on here. But nah, I just did a lot of work this weekend, man, for real. Got a house sold, possibly.
Hey,
A round of applause. For
Yeah,
that.
man. Just been working. I've just been working all weekend with my kids. And that's it. That's all I did.
So let me ask you a question. How do you manage fatherhood, working for yourself, just making these moves all day?
Shit is hard.
Yeah.
Shit is hard. Shit is tiring. Shit is up. But I also have a team that I gotta do my shit for.
Yeah.
So it's not just my kids. It's all of y'all too.
Right.
So I think about everything and all my moves. I think about all y'all. So
Yeah. we need something better than that.
Need something
We need
better
like
than
a
that?
little
Yeah,
John,
yeah.
like a yeah. Some shit. You know what I'm saying?
I gotta step it up. We had the same.
First
job
of
for a
all, we
while,
need a
too.
year.
Yeah, word.
We do.
now, you know what? The thing is, we can make our own. We just gotta sit down and make some shit.
All right.
Yeah. We make
some
our own
characters.
shit. Yeah, exactly. But not for nothing, bro. It's really hard. It's really tough. And I gotta take this call.
All right.
It's about that house.
Shout out to fatherhood. Look, we gotta go.
Working while he's working.
Yeah.
That's the crazy part.
He ain't never lie.
But I guess for me, it's been it was an interesting weekend. I just felt like a lot of, you know how like you have those weekends where like a lot of nothing happened,
Oh yeah.
but like a lot of
Plenty
stuff
of it.
did happen. Like it was nothing like major, but like a lot of shit just happened.
But like you did a whole bunch of shit.
Yeah, like I worked. So I work at the community center. So luckily we had a lot of kids this weekend,
Good.
but the partnership that we have in order to get the money to open it, we have to have 12 in the building.
12 kids.
No, like 12, like as in the cops.
Oh,
So like
okay.
like the
I thought you
PSA
meant
8.
12 kids.
Nah. So like
Alright.
PSA 8, they bring or they send in 12 officers. I mean, 2 officers every day that we're open.
Okay.
So, and I like that dynamic because at first when the kids walked in, they were like, "Oh, why the fuck these cops? Like, why are these
Right.
cops in here?" Like they automatically thought like something bad was
Something
going
happened
on.
already because they hit.
Exactly. But then once the cops got to actually like have a little bit of conversations with them and to mingle with them, talk with them, chop it up and not build a relationship, but build some type of like,
It's a rapport.
yeah,
It is a
build some-
relationship.
yeah, exactly.
It's
So
one
like,
they never had before.
exactly. So one of those like early steps, seeing that in real time was I liked it.
Yeah.
Because a lot of those kids was just like, you talk to them before that, they thinking there's something bad about to happen. You talk to them after that, it's like, oh, like they was actually pretty cool.
Okay.
And it's good for I think a lot of teenagers to have that experience because as young Black and Latino boys, it's like anytime you have an interaction with law enforcement, you automatically think it's going to be negative.
It's cuffs or worse.
Yeah, and that's the way it usually happens.
Right.
But I think if we build those relationships before those situations have to happen, you never know. Like if a cop that knows you pulls you over, it's a little bit different than a cop
Right.
that doesn't know you that pulls you over. So those are kind of like the little things that I noticed over the weekend. And what else?
So real
Right.
quick, is that like a PAL type of a vibe?
Nah, it's just like an open gym. Like we got an open gym
Oh, word, dope,
um,
dope. Where at?
right down the block.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah,
That's what's
little-
up. Shout it out. I don't know if
yeah.
anybody know. I know watching. Tell the people. Tell the people.
Oh yeah, so 550 Balcom Avenue, Bronx, New York, from the hours of 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Monday through Friday. It's an open gym. You could come through, hoop, play basketball. We got games. We got electronics. We got I said games already, but board games, computers, electronic games like Xbox, PlayStation. We got all of that stuff. So it's open to the community, but you don't have to be from Thrall's Neck to pull up. You from Soundview,
Anybody can come.
Castle Hill, Co-op, South Bronx. You're more than welcome.
That's what's up.
And
JD.
even on the weekends, we open from 3 to 11, and it's
Okay.
just straight open run. So if you're looking for a gym to play ball on the weekends,
Right.
definitely pull up. And this is some good open runs.
Okay, so yeah,
valid runs.
Look, man, let's build from here.
Yes,
Let's
absolutely,
build from here.
absolutely.
Shout out to you, JT. That's
Appreciate
a good
that.
look. Brother.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. But now continue with your weekend.
Nah, I mean that was basically it. Just seeing that was just like a dope thing that stuck with me. Like we actually helping build relationships between like teenagers in the community. Like, who would have ever thought that?
It matters, especially I mean, nobody fucks with 12, but to an extent you have to, especially within your community.
Exactly.
We used to have a real thing called community policing. And the neighborhood cop was Joe from down the street. Joe ain't play around. Yeah. Everybody respected Joe. And you loved him because he's from the hood, right? His son played ball with your son. You know what I'm saying? His daughter played with your daughter. So he's out there in the street neighborhood watching your kids when you're not around, or especially when, the bad things are happening, right? So there is honor in policing, right? I'm sure that people make up neighborhood watches and, like that, but it's not the same with actual police because they have way more authority. They can do a whole lot more, right? A cop who pulls you over who knows you or knows who you're related to in your community, right? Versus anybody out here, one of these schmucks, they don't give a damn. There's no name ties. And that's how they work too. They work with names. They treat it like a community within themselves. Oh, such and such, you related to whom? But just like those police badges get you some clout, so does your name to an extent. So we lost that community policing because we have none of our people in here serving. Doesn't mean you sell out, you snitch. Doesn't mean that you're giving less than yourself because you want to be a pig. Maybe you've seen a need that needed to be served. And it takes real balls, okay, the biggest balls, to step up and do it. Now, how you do it really doesn't matter. If you want to be a cop, you want to be a gangster, you want to be the old man on the block that's listen, y'all need to disperse from over here. I'm not dealing with none of that. It is what it is. You find your way, you find your niche, you make it happen. But I think we do need the community policing that. We need that old school shit. I mean, they had it in Snowfall, but you see what happened. And if you didn't see what happened, just watch it. But at least to have that, that presence, that makes everybody feel safe. Imagine if everybody had one cop that lived on a block, a serious cop. He didn't have to be a detective, but one cop. That changes the game because if some shit happens, that he's at least like he's gonna tap in. Like, listen, you're a part of my community. It might not be my family, but you're my community. You watch my kids. You take this kid to that. You do this. So I'm going to take care of you. So we need more of it. But we don't really need no more cops, period. I don't think so. We got enough. It's enough of the bullshit. But community policing in general, I'm going to leave it right at that. Bring that shit back, for sure.
Absolutely. And I think that is a big difference. Like the neighborhood police, like they have it in Throsneck. It's called NCOs. So the neighborhood, I think it's called neighborhood community officer or something like that.
They wear uniform?
Yeah. They wear uniform.
Do they have like mace or tasers or guns? Or all that?
I think there's they're regular
peace officers.
Nah, it's like they're regular officers, but like their primary thing is to establish a relationship.
Okay.
So they'll spend more time in the community center. They'll spend more time just being outside. They'll spend more time in the parks or something like that. But if need be, they'll still like return calls or respond to calls.
And this is something like you kind of do on your own. Like, I want to sign up for this.
I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know how that works. I'm sure they probably get extra.
What are you talking about?
Neighborhood police officer. Because I said in the center that they have cops in there now.
Oh yeah, they do.
So and it's part of it is to make sure things don't get crazy, but another part is for them to establish that relationship with the kids.
Are things crazy out here in these streets? I don't know. I ain't from it.
Nah. It's not like they need to be in that center.
Okay.
Like it's not like that. But it's like the primary reason is for them to establish relationships with the kids.
That's a fact.
But if anything was to happen, they could respond.
Yeah, that's important, man. Your kids are the ones that get caught outside with the police, right? When you're not around, obviously. You want that interaction to be the best one. So it makes sense, to have some type of community or the police get involved with the family some way, somehow. Rapport with the adults, the mothers, the fathers, because they're going to run into the kids and they're going to run into them 9 out of 10. They're going to run into their kids. They're going to see them. They watch them grow up. So that connection is important. And all right, you see somebody playing ball 6, 7, 8 years. Now he out here doing some crazy shit. Pulled over once, maybe twice. You'll never know the extent it can go, but you know that if he didn't do nothing that first time and do what normal law enforcement does, that shit made a difference. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, and I think building that rapport is so difficult because the relationship is so fragile. Because you got one side saying "fuck the cops" or whatever. And part of that is because of the experiences and history. We know that whole backstory. Right. And then you got people on that end where it's like, oh, all these kids are thieves, robbers, killers. Like you look at them as if they're gonna kill you if you approach them. So after you break down those barriers, and that typically happens through just regular, genuine conversation, not setting up, you put a cop in a room and a kid in a room and tell them to talk. Like, nah, like you pull up on a kid and you have a conversation where he's in a place of comfort.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like do it the right way. So when it's done in that manner, it's possible. But when it's like staged, it don't really work. No, it don't work too good.
It ain't. It's an interrogation.
Exactly. That's how I would look at it. Like, why are you asking me all these questions, bro? Like, it's 6 o'clock in the afternoon. The sun is out. Like, go stop some crime or something. You feel me?
Yeah. I think it's just a cop thing. They just in cop mode. Like, how the fuck you wake up in cop mode? What kind of cereal you eating? How much was left? Well, how much milk did you pour? How old was the milk? When does it expire? It's like, damn, nigga. I'm just trying to eat some cereal for breakfast. Good morning.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, and I guess that happens to anybody with work, right? We get into work mode sometimes. When we out of work, we in work mode. Oh, shit. But, you know, when you get authority.
I'm definitely in podcast mode a lot. Like sometimes I'll be talking to people and then I say, they say something and I'll just be like, so how did that make you feel?
You start asking questions.
And I'm like, yo, nah, so damn, that's wild. But,
he's like, go ahead.
Yeah. I'm like, yo. And then I got to snap out of it like, oh, shit. I'm not even interviewing you. I really don't care how that makes you
feel. Damn. I hope you don't say that to them.
Yeah, I do. It depends on the person.
Well, damn. I was just hoping you was just like, you know, I use these podcast skills to better myself as a human. Hey, how you doing today? My fault, you okay? Sorry. I actually don't give a damn. I was just looking for content from my like, thank you for sharing. Goodbye.
Yeah,
like, oh,
that's how it be.
Hey,
it's hot as shit.
It's cold out here.
Yeah, the fan is on. I think I got it pointing in the air. You
point it this way.
Bro, that fan ain't hitting us.
Nah, shit was just in the air. I don't even know why I did that.
Yeah, why did you do that?
I don't know. Oh, another thing that happened over the weekend. One of my tweets from 2021 came true. Early 2021 in January.
Talk about it.
I said, I'm actually read it so y'all don't think I'm lying.
I don't use Twitter, by the way.
You don't use Twitter? Twitter, first of all, Twitter's the best social media app.
I hate using it.
Ever created.
It feels so dumb.
It's literally
it's like copy and paste.
I hate it forever.
What?
I hate
Instagram is copy and paste.
Now, yeah, it is. But I hated Twitter because I hated telling people what I was doing.
Like, yo,
like in the beginning, it was like, yo, I'm over here chilling. Like, I don't want y'all to know what I'm doing all the time.
So it was
Twitter was a snitching app. Tell you exactly what people was doing all the time. All that. Delete.
I don't get any enjoyment.
I don't even use my phone anymore.
That sounds really boring.
Shout out to Twitter,
know,
man.
You know how much shit I got doing?
Sounds boring.
Hell no. You know how much shit I got going on for myself?
I mean, it's good that you're busy. I'm just saying.
Hell yeah.
It just sounds boring. That's all.
Sometimes I just want to like
JT,
relax.
you gonna run a Twitter feed?
Yeah.
You gotta run a Twitter feed.
I gotta do it. I haven't gotten around. I made it for 40 Central, but I haven't kept up with it. But I have it. Oh, but here's the tweet. I'm still keeping faith that a Jay-Z and Kanye West collab will happen in 2021. I tweeted that January 12th. And it happened.
And it just happened.
I see, said the blind man.
I mean,
JT, what else did you predict? What was your next tweet? I need to know. Shit might happen.
Man, you know, I might.
What you had for the month? Like, you was on a that's a big prediction. Man. Somebody told me that at work. I was like, okay. I mean, well, why not? They may watch the throne. Why won't they make a part 2?
I think because there was a lot of
miscommunication.
Rich people bullshit happening.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think they really had a real beef. Like, I don't think it was like, I hate you. You did something that really hurt me. It was rich people shit.
It was a sniveling quarrel. That's what they had.
Does Kanye get a Drake feature?
I heard they cool.
Are they cool now?
Yeah, I heard they squashed it.
Oh, that's
I heard they
because
squashed
he's
it.
not with
He
Kim
gets
no
the
more.
Drake
That's why.
Probably.
He's not with Kim no more. That's why.
Let me tell you this: behind closed doors, they make money together. So they not really trying to shoot each other in the toes because they know. And then you got to look at these caliber of people. They're way older. They came in at the height of it all, and then showed you another height, right? Like here's Super Saiyan 2, we got Super Saiyan 3 for your ass, right? So they showed us that. Why would they ever break that up? They know it's good for business. Think about it. He split with Dame. Okay, that was big. He never really split with Ye. Jay and Ye, they stayed close. Even their little quarrel, I think that's just news. It makes good publicity. He didn't go to his wedding. He didn't do this. Okay. I bet you they behind closed doors, they're making money together. That's the goal. That was always the goal. Nothing changes from that. Not 5 years, not 10 years, not this wedding, not this kid. Because none of this shit matters. The end goal is to, right, get to the top, create your own empire. They both got to equally being able to withstand their own empire. Jay-Z got his, Yeezy got his, right? I feel like maybe Dame didn't see that from him. I don't know. I'm just speculating. It doesn't really matter. But the point is, they're still cool. They were never not cool.
You think so?
Yeah, they were never not cool, bro. Don't believe the hype. They get money. If you was getting money with somebody and they made you very rich and famous, you don't burn that bridge. Why would you? It don't make money. It don't make sense.
Mm-hmm.
You got to think how they think. We get too, caught up in how we think. I ain't fucking with you. You ain't coming to my wedding. All right. But we ain't millionaires and billionaires. We can afford to cut people off. We can't even afford them and they can't afford us. You know what I'm saying? They're in each other's bracket. Who does Jay-Z mess with other than Kanye?
Yeah, he definitely
Exactly
shut down Charlemagne the God. I learned today.
Oh yeah, that was funny.
He shut down Amanda
That's always
Seals. I learned last week.
That's
Yeah, like if you say something wrong about Hov, you get a phone call or a text message. The next
Oh,
day.
we love you. Don't
all
shut
the
our
way
shit down.
H to the OV.
Don't
Hey,
shut our
listen,
shit
man,
down.
this is real shit. This is from stories that I've heard people come out and say.
Listen, we seen what happened with what's the girl, the comedian?
Amanda Seals.
No, not her. I don't know what happened to her. I'm sorry, I didn't pay attention. Is she white?
No.
I'm sorry, I don't know that name. Amanda Seals sounds like a white name. I'm sorry.
No, it wasn't that. She changed it to that.
What's Tiffany Haddish?
Really?
Remember when she came out? She was like, "You got to sign NDAs and do this to party with them." She just came out being comical, but she said too much. Now she is on the blacklist. Like, yeah, you don't get invited nowhere. You can't say but too much.
Oh,
It's interesting because I don't even really see her with Kevin Hart anymore like that.
because of
No,
that.
they still cool.
They're still cool.
Yeah.
Maybe because of that shit with Sanaa Lathan. Remember when she bit or something? She bit somebody's face or some shit like that.
Ooh. I think she bit Sanaa Lathan at the Jay-Z Beyonce party.
No,
What?
Sanaa Lathan.
I don't know.
Bit like
I gotta
Beyonce
look
or some
this
shit
up.
like that.
Wait, was it Sanaa? Was it this one? I don't know. I gotta
Whatever, man.
Wifey, you gonna tell me when I get home. She'll recap it.
But how you feel about Dame Dash?
I fuck with Dame Dash. Dame Dash is still out here pushing. He's trying to promote. He's trying to elevate people. He's trying to get people to understand. Listen, you are the brand. You are the mogul. You could follow me. You could not follow me. You could do what I'm doing. You could do what better than me. You could do worse than me, but you can still get it. Go get it. Dame Dash is, I don't even want to call him a survivor. He's a winner. He took a L, maybe another L. I'm quite sure he took a few L's and he turned them into W's. He's still winning. He wanted to make his own black network, bigger and better than Revolt. Right? And maybe this is like a few years ago. I don't know if he's still in the makes of it. Don't know what happened with it. He has high ambitions. I just feel like sometimes when they almost get there, he gets that Jay-Z pow pow shoot down. Maybe not.
They just had a little. What'd you call it?
With the sniveling
Yeah,
quarrel?
yeah, sniveling quarrel. I think they just had one of those over the reasonable doubt. album. Like like who was gonna own like the shares of it. It was some shit like
And
that.
that's
Some rich
never
people shit.
good. You bringing up beef decades ago. It's never good. That means it was unresolved.
But from what I understand was they each own like a third or something like that. I think Dame, Jay, and Biggs, I think own 1/3 of the album, something like that.
What about what was it? Was it Skazzo? Who was it that was right? I mean, that Jay-Z was rocking with, but he was writing for him.
Oh, I don't know. I don't really know.
I forget his name, but he has clout to that reason and other shit.
Yeah,
I think it's Jazzo. Excuse me.
Okay.
Skazzo.
Okay.
Jazzo.
All right.
I don't know what Jazzo plays a part in, and I think Dame is just firing up because Jazzo deserves his piece of the pie. And he's like, listen, I'm not letting up.
Yeah,
I'm not letting up because of Jazzo.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck about my shit.
Yeah.
That's why, like, you see Dame's attitude. It's like, whatever y'all did to me, I don't give a fuck about. Rockaway, I don't care about. This one I don't care about. He's not complaining. He's not crying. That's a real man. That's just a real nigga, period.
Yeah.
You're not crying about your situation. You moving on and moving forward. That's what you do. So I feel like he's doing the same thing. But as a real nigga, and that's just like me. If he's my man and I know he put in work for that Reasonable Doubt album, I'm not about to let you just keep going with that, bro. Give him his pay. It's been 20 years. Just cut his check. Cut his check, give him his due, whatever. Just give it up. You have nothing to lose. It'll be, even if it made major headlines, half the people won't even know and understand. They don't even know what Reasonable Doubt is. Mm-hmm. They couldn't even tell you it was some shit that, that they could ask you in the court of law, like, well, did they have reasonable suspicion to arrest you? Yeah, they have reasonable. They don't know. They don't know if that shit's the album or it's a fucking term for fucking, in criminal shit. They don't know the difference. Mm-hmm. That shit would go over Jay-Z's head and everybody else. But maybe it's an ego thing. Or it's like, listen, of course, I ain't letting up. You ain't letting up either.
We ain't letting up.
It is what it is. And I can respect both. It fuels each one's fire. It's Goku, Vegeta.
I'm a huge Dame Dash fan. I actually subscribe to his studio network, Dame Dash Studios. Yeah. It's literally like a black man's Netflix.
Some shame.
Like black actors, black sitcoms, and
he's just trying to keep it
bunch of
better than Revolt. Like I said, better than Revolt. He said it, but I thought it. And when he said it, I was like, yeah, you're right. This is better than Revolt. Diddy, how could you even? First of all, for Diddy to have Revolt TV, it's just too. It's not. It's just. I don't know what it is. I don't know what to take from it.
Yeah,
I honestly don't. But Dame Dash had a vision. When he explains his vision, that makes me like his shit before I even subscribed or bought into it. That's why I've been waiting. Like, all right, well, let me see.
That's why I got the book, the numerology book.
Yeah.
I was on Dame Dash Studios. I was listening to Billy Carson, who's like some super smart black genius that like everybody should fucking know about. But whatever, they don't teach us that.
Billy's cool. Billy's cool. No, Billy's cool. He knows some shit. He knows some shit. He's a bit arrogant. I mean, we all are, but we don't know everything.
Absolutely.
He knows that too. But Billy knows some shit. Shout out. Look into Billy Carson.
I'm gonna look into him. My fault, fellas. I did have to go upstairs to take that phone call.
It's cool. It's cool. We was politicking.
You wanna know something?
What?
Great news.
Offer was accepted. So.
Hey!
Money Monday!
We just gotta see if she wants to finish it, man. That's it. I'm just waiting on it.
Big deal. That's a big deal.
Nonchalant, act like something was wrong, but it wasn't.
Say it again. Say it again. I don't think that hurt.
Like something was wrong, right?
But
it wasn't.
I see you, baby.
That's what I do.
You cool as ice.
Working.
Ice is nice.
Cheers. Another round of applause for that. God damn it.
Let's go. I'm just
shout out to you, baby.
I'm hoping they both accepted. Well, they accepted. I'm waiting for my client to let me know what's up. And we in the money, baby.
That's good.
Just wait on it.
To stay in the green.
Just wait on it. And make sure you subscribe. And if you've been subscribing, I'm sure we're going to show you tons of love. And if you're just subscribing, you're going to get the same love. You heard? But for anybody who should have been tuned in, subscribed in, see, I won't know. Y'all going to know. Y'all know them. I don't know. Anybody that's new, I know all of them.
Absolutely.
Anybody that should have been on, when they should have been on, they're going to miss out. We won't make them pay too much, but we're going to make them feel that.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely.
They got to lock in, man. You got to tune in. Show your support. We all need it everywhere, baby. It's
All right.
not too late.
Let's get into
I like
some.
first of all, I'm not gonna lie. I like your little hive that you got already here.
You got a hive?
Yeah, there's people in here already.
Let's give a round of applause for the hive, man.
Oh, nah, we kind of loaded up.
There's people in here already.
This wasn't looking like this Thursday.
They are in here right now. I know there's a couple other people waiting for the other
Yo.
guests to pull up.
I see y'all. I'm acknowledging y'all. I'm excited. It's my first time.
Right there. Camera right there in front of you.
Oh, but no, I'm talking to them.
Oh.
I'm talking to y'all. I see y'all, baby. I see y'all too out there. YouTube world.
YouTube world. Yes, sir.
You didn't get it? Okay. We about to get some music from him. We about to play some songs. And then get him up here. I know it's getting late.
Oh, damn. Yeah, it is already 10:30. While we getting that, how y'all feel about what happened with the baby at the, I don't know what big festival?
Rolling Loud.
Rolling Loud in Miami.
Yeah, how y'all feel about what he did?
Well, I'm gonna just
I don't
ask you
even
this.
care.
What did he do?
Nothing. He brought Tory out. Okay, and
And then what
he
did
wasn't
do?
convicted.
What did he do after that?
I don't know. I didn't watch it.
He got a shoe thrown at him.
Yeah, somebody threw
He
a shoe
did?
at him.
Yeah, somebody threw a shoe at him.
It was a mosh pit dude.
Oh, okay. That don't count then.
He threw a shoe.
He probably was trying to throw it at somebody else.
No, he threw it at the baby. You can watch the video like he dodged it.
Mhm.
The baby
was
didn't
quick.
go down there and try to beat him up.
Nah, he told him, this is what you're going to do. You the mosh pit leader, you go over here, you go over here, and you set it up. And I respected that. Also, shout out to the baby. That nigga reflexes was quick.
Crazy.
That nigga said, shish, when that shoe dodged.
I don't think they messing
I
with
didn't
George
even-
Bush, though.
Nah,
George
ain't
Bush
nobody
shit?
beating George.
George Bush?
Yo, George Bush Jr.
George Bush got it.
He was on.
No, he threw two shoes at him.
Yeah, he did.
two
He
shoes
dunked
at him.
twice.
Nah, George Bush probably got
George Bush was on Floyd Mayweather time.
He- George was not playing, yo.
Shout out to the man who threw both shoes at him. Because he realized one wasn't enough.
You know, whoever did that was like planning that for months.
Yeah.
Like when this nigga pulls up,
I'm gonna have no shoelaces on.
He was locked.
Whipping my. I'm just.
I don't know. Like I feel like he just worked there and was bringing waters to people. And was like,
yo, I'm gonna just
you.
Hey, you gonna get this shoe?
You know what? I'm gonna say this because I can't believe nothing nowadays. Every time I see something, I want to really believe it. But now I think about it, I feel like that shit was planted.
Which one?
Not the George Bush shit. I don't think
Okay.
he was ready for them shoes. But they told somebody Ashoeshunator him. Is that how you say it? Ashoeshunator. Shoe assassination. Ashoeshunator. A shoe. Help me, y'all.
Nation.
I'm
You
trying
had
to
it right.
pronunciate this shit. Ashoeshunator. What I say?
Ashoeshunator.
Ashoeshunator. Yeah, twice.
We know what the name of this podcast will be.
Ashoeshunator.
How do we spell that one?
We'll figure it out.
So you think they sent the Ashoeshunator?
Yeah, they did. You know, the Chinese are playing like a motherfucker, bro. They don't play around. They don't play
How you
around.
spell that shit?
Exactly. We're gonna have to figure this out.
Nah, that's the name of this episode. Ashoeshunator. I have to. What's the song? What's the song you about to play? That was funny. We over here having a good time.
Motherfucker threw two shoes at that man.
At the first of all, it wasn't just. It was the president of the
But-
United States.
But you know what? If you throw shoes at any president, it was him
Mm.
in our lifetime. Because I don't know the other motherfuckers that came before us. That motherfucker deserved two shoes and a chair, at least.
A chair?
And a chair?
Yeah. You see how scared he
He
was?
probably would have caught that
You
shit.
saw how scared he was? You know, you gotta, once they scared, you gotta keep scaring them. See how scared the fuck he was.
You think he's still locked up?
I didn't even know he went to jail.
I'm just asking.
I don't know, bro. Like I said,
You threw a shoe at a
I think they planted him. So they probably made him rich.
But it was in their country, though, right?
Right. So this is why he's okay.
Yeah.
If it was in America, they would have exported his ass back like a bad motherfucking TV or a Fire Stick remote. Okay? They'd have sent him back. I'm
Yo.
sorry.
Yo, that's crazy.
They made in China. It's not my fault. Anyway, they'd have sent him back and Ashoeshunated him.
Yo,
All the
Listen.
fucking Jordans that they made. I'm sorry. I said it. Jordans. Matter of fact, the Jordans are not even that bad. If they Ashoeshunated him with Nike Air Force Ones, Oh my God.
What was the shoe? It was Air Force?
No, he threw some fucking church shoes on, bro. He just threw whatever they made 10 minutes ago on.
Yo, you gotta chill.
All right, I'm sorry. As a disclaimer, these are all jokes.
I think I'm
in here. But I love all people, all races, creeds, colors. Okay,
let's go.
just so you know, I love you all, baby. But yeah, I said what I said.
I respect it. So wait, the baby
who?
wasn't wrong for what he did?
I don't even know. Nah, fuck that. She didn't. There's no evidence. There's no nothing.
Even doing it right after
her?
Meg performed?
That wasn't on him.
Wait.
It was after her.
Who performed before
her?
Meg performing, and he went on and did what he did.
But that's Roland Last fault. It's not his fault. That's his slot.
Okay.
Nah, I'm with the baby on this. He said what he said, and when he came with the disclaimer, right, which I was mad about, but I had to listen. Can't always formulate an opinion until you hear the full story, right? He said, "Listen, man, these are regular sound checks. This is regular, like we call this off. Put your phones in the air if you got $20 in your pocket, right? Mm-hmm. Put your phones in your air if you wore protection the last time you had sex. Put your phones in the air and turn your lights on if you don't have HIV/AIDS." I mean, he's just shouting people out. What's the problem? They do this shit all the time before they drop a song. And that was the whole controversy. Like, well, he said some other wild, flagrant, which, again, if the shoe fit,
it is what it is.
Don't wear it, right? If you SNMD in the parking lot,
mm-hmm.
I don't know if he said put one phone in the air or not. I'm not really sure. I don't want to know, but yeah, he called people out. If you being Mo, if you being Mookie, then you being Mookie. Mm-hmm. It is what it is.
Yeah, but
and then play that song. Yeah, what's the problem?
That's his character, though.
What's the problem?
He's not shy away from who he is. So I'm whatever. And Tory didn't get no criminal charges. Like it is what it is.
So I'm gonna play the other side of the coin.
Okay, here we go.
If
Tory didn't do it.
So now are we setting the precedent that you have to have evidence in order to be believed?
Oh yeah, isn't that how it's supposed to work?
So now if a woman was to come out and say you in a club, woman that you out with your lady friends, y'all out chilling, she says such and such just did this to me. Do you approach that man and handle that situation without any evidence?
2 words: on site. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want to see where we drawing this line because you don't have any evidence in that situation.
Why is Bill Cosby out?
Well, that's a whole nother. That's because the courts fucked up.
That's another episode.
Yeah. That's because the courts fucked up. That didn't have anything to do with the women. Man, shout out to Bill Cosby.
Shout out to Bill Cosby.
Shout out to Bill Cosby.
Shout out to Cosby Sweaters.
We about to play a song. What's the song name? We about to play one song and then we're gonna get them all here to talk. Yeah, he's ready. Look, he's ready. What's the name of this one? I can't see.
Fire in My
Eyes by Syph Man. Fire in My Eyes.
Fire in My Eyes.
Are you coming up here today or no?
Like, download, and subscribe. Don't forget.
Yes, definitely like and subscribe. Y'all ready? Let's play this song.
Play the song. Let's play it while we get him up here.
What's going on? What's up?
Oh,
was he at the bar that day?
Yeah, that was.
I know. I seen. Let's go. Avatar.
Yo.
Which Avatar?
Let's get it.
Stop it.
We're not gonna start that.
What was his name? I have to call you that.
No.
Avatar, man.
Avatar, that's the name today.
Wait.
just hoping it spreads. Reminiscing about those days and the tears that I shed. Mistreated, misused, misguided, and misled. See, I used to think that life was just a dream, full of the green, triple B's and schemes. Busy always seems living rugged, not knowing nothing. I could have been a leader. And then race to the money like a cheetah. And then kick it like FIFA. Smoking on the reefer, people hold on to the past like a wide receiver. Stop the evil. Hey yo, I'm trying to be a decent guy. We was cut from the same pizza pie. But yo, there's things in life you gotta leave aside. Go forward and never have a feeble mind. No chorus, just a message of hope. Feels like I'm stuck in the matrix trying to press the remote. Hey yo, this world keep making me on. They must think I'm an idiot. Grab the political stakes ahead and slice up his throat, cause it's time to revolt. I'm not trying to provoke the issue that probably ends up getting me smoke. I just want y'all to know that this world we living in is so cold. Look through the scope. This the story being told. Man, one day I'm wishing that I could
I didn't even drink it. You gotta wait for him to drink it. See, I didn't even drink it. I switched the hit. I switched my hit. See that? Everybody tune in. See that? See that? He was that was that shit's scary.
running up inside. I put my heart to the shit, man, it's ride or die. I spread my wings and I lose my mind.
Taking over. Oh, don't say nothing until we get on.
You gotta get the brain on, bro.
Bringing it down. Yeah, we ready.
Seize the summer at Raymore and Flanagan. Save 10 or 15%.
It's off. We back. We on the air. Yeah. You see where it says newer on that mic? Right there.
Yes.
That's where it's at. So when you talk, just make sure you talk right into where that says newer part.
Right here.
And
All right.
yeah, but
Gotcha.
put it up, get it as comfortable. Whoa. And yeah. and just make sure like
right here. I'm loud. I'm good.
Don't get hit with the boom mic.
we got the audience mic. She's here.
Facts.
So I'm good.
so-
I'm good.
Yeah, you good. So when you
All
talk
right.
like that, just make sure you're talking to that newer part so that we can hear
The
you.
newer part. All right. Got you.
Yeah, because
All
we'll tell you if it's low.
Got
When
you.
you move. So like when you talk, just like
Just make sure I
maneuver,
maneuver right here. Yeah. Got you.
yeah, man. JT, you good? All right, let's go, man.
Let's go.
Nah, leave that. We good.
My bad.
What, you trying to play another song?
Type
You was
shit.
trying to be a DJ?
You know that,
Yo, he already
Yo,
taking
my-
over this shit, bro.
He was trying to DJ.
yo, that's my
some
fault. That's
shit.
my musical instincts. Real quick, I see Syph me on the computer. I'm like, oh yeah, next song. But I'll let y'all control it.
Nah,
whatever.
that's right.
Let me introduce myself. My name's Syph, man.
Let's go.
I got my boy Avatar. Right now I'm heavy in the music game, trying to come up. I got joints on Spotify, Apple, iTunes, YouTube. I'm about to drop some. I got 2 songs coming out this week sometime. One of them is Dembo, and it's fire so far. We played it on our birthdays. I don't know if you heard it. It's that blanket joint.
I was.
Yeah,
called
we was
Dembo?
also, but it's blanket. No, it's Dembo is the style. It's a genre. It's like the Dominican style, like that.
Like reggaeton.
Oh no, I did hear
Yeah,
that.
but like
I
so I got a joint like
Oh,
that
man.
dropping, and I got some other joints dropping.
Got smoke hookah with that shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
heavy,
Yeah.
heavy charcoal, heavy whatever flavor that was over there. That was fire. You got the mango, watermelon. I don't know,
What is
but that shit was fire.
Copy that.
Shout out to that
Blueberry?
Infuse, man.
Oh, yeah, the
Hey,
Infuse.
Hold on, man. Put the-
yeah,
man,
yeah.
listen, man.
Listen, we
You
can't
gotta
talk,
plug
we
everything.
can't talk too much about that in here right now.
Okay.
Let's-
Okay.
If
Yeah.
you subscribed, you gonna know.
Facts.
If you ain't, that's it.
Allegedly, right? But how did you
Allegedly.
feel on that? Tell my man's, because my man's needs to know how you feel.
It was different. I don't do it, and the first experience was the best experience.
Right.
To the point where I show
Say,
support.
yo,
Yes,
open
sir.
my
I
chest.
show support,
Like,
and
yeah, that's how I know right there. It was crazy.
yeah, I'm putting it out there where I'm at, and basically I travel. First of all, BX Avatar is the name.
Yes, sir.
I'm a sign language interpreter. I travel all 5 boroughs. So I'm everywhere. So you know what I mean? This 40 Century is definitely gonna be everywhere.
Copy
Definitely.
that.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's
Hold on.
Definitely,
I'm gonna translate for y'all. He taught me that earlier, you heard?
I've
been waiting.
on the backstage, though. I got
Oh,
him. I
you
got
told
him.
him that?
No,
That's
I'm
the
saying I
black
got him, bro.
version. That's
He's-
black
that's
sign
his-
language.
yeah.
You never seen black sign language?
You
Yo.
right there, right now. Go over there.
Let's go. JT, you want to give them a proper introduction real quick?
Of course, JT he's the intro.
He's the intro man.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. So this is gonna be interesting because it's like I don't know where this conversation is gonna go. I overheard policing a little while earlier, so this may get we might have a deep conversation. It's gonna be funny. It's gonna be entertaining. We have two entertainers and entrepreneurs and men that are working on their craft every single day right beside us and on this panel. It's always a pleasure to be in the presence of excellence and people who take their craft seriously. So I want you guys to tell the people your names again so that way they know exactly who you are, and we can get started with the shits and giggles.
Got it.
Yo, my name's Cyphman. CYPHMVN. Yeah. All right, right here. That's good.
Nah, I want them to see you. That's why.
All right, cool. That's
there
good.
we go.
All right, bet. Yo, my name's Cyphman.
Yeah.
You can tune in from the Bronx, Soundview, born and raised. Let's get it.
Soundview.
Hey,
Yo, we in the house. You know what I'm
Shout out to
saying?
the
Can't
view.
forget about that. I pretty much grew up all over, but enough about that. You can check me up on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, iTunes, whatever, all the major DSDs and where the platforms where you could just listen to music. I'm an up and coming artist. Shout out to Certified Industries for engineering and giving me the platform to apply my trade. 3452 Holland or 30. I always get it mixed up, but yo, they over there.
But it's on
and
Holland.
it's on Holland Avenue. It's in the hood.
Just make sure you know
and that's how I segue right into Holland with my man BX Avatar.
Let's go, baby. So BX Avatar in the building. I go by Respect These Hands. I'm a certified sign language interpreter for all 5 boroughs. I got a big event coming out July 29th. I'm gonna be in Central Park. It's called Summer Stage Concert. Also July 31st, called the BRIC. I'm opening for Ari Lennox. I'm opening for her. I'm opening for Nestle. Yes, sir. I am. I will be there on stage, on platform, and everything. These hands make money, baby.
Let's get it.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Hold on. So it's gonna be like kind of like a 2-sided interview because you music.
I also freestyle. This is my main.
Oh yeah,
right
we've been going in for.
I don't know.
Just do it. Go ahead.
I was about to say, hey, listen, like he's gonna freestyle, but at the end, I guess both of y'all gotta freestyle.
We've been
right.
Definitely.
Definitely.
So you know what? Off rip, if it wasn't for him and a couple of other brothers on the block, I wouldn't be in the studio. I wouldn't be going to the studio and all that. And that's real talk.
Much respect, brother.
Let's start there then.
So
let's start with the music then. I'm at the beat. Let's
okay.
flop it, right? Let's start with the music. So when did you first know your love for music was there?
Probably about the age of 8.
Who was it? Who made you feel that?
It was a lot of people. I would say Pac, Big Pun, Method Man, Red Man, Wu-Tang Clan. M was always once 8 Mile came out, everybody wanted to be a rapper. I wanted to pursue. I was 8 Mile Road with the hoodies going to school with the hoodies on and the headphones.
Listen, that's
interesting.
The first white mic.
OD, and if it wasn't for him, I'm Puerto Rican, but like everybody in the color of my skin in the game, it's just off rip. I give Action Bronson, Jack Harlow, any white rapper vibes I'm giving you. So it's just hard to like, and if it wasn't for him paving the way for people like me and just any artist in general, I mean, like not even trying to like the barrier or whatever, but just like for kids like me to grow up and like him and be like, they always associate with me with his.
That's interesting that you say that because there's usually a stigma of people that really love music. They usually brought up in a household of music, right? So remember, I'm a sign language interpreter. Both of my parents are deaf. My brother's deaf, and also my sister's deaf. So
Buffalo.
I got all that
yo,
panic.
And he
Drink
tried
that
to
shit.
switch too.
And I switched.
Drink that
He
shit.
tried to switch.
Drink that shit.
He was like, nigga, no, I
He switched mad fast too. That wasn't me. Nah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
it's all good.
So you the only one that came up? That
No,
could hear?
I got 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh.
My mother and father seemed like they didn't know what else to do but just, you know what I mean? So so with that being said, my love for music came in way later. There was no music being played in the house. Why? My parents couldn't hear it.
Oh, I never thought about
Oh, interesting, right? So it's like, where did your love come in? And
That's
believe it
crazy.
or not, I always thought I was a weirdo growing up in the household of everyone being deaf, and I was the only one that could hear.
Right, wow.
Somebody knocking on the door. Hey, I heard that. They all going about their business.
You ain't gonna get that?
Wait.
So you had the shit that flickered the lights?
Listen, my house was a disco house.
Exactly, yeah.
So when you rung the doorbell, the
shit.
living room lit up. When the telephone rang, the hallway lit up. When it was a disco light. When we get into that whole segment, it's just interesting. So when I hear, people talking about music and growing up, house music or whatever, I go to other people's houses and I see a young cat and I'm like, bro, what you know about house music? Oh man, my mom, man, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I didn't have that. So if you look at my selection of music, it's all over the place.
Yeah, that is a fact.
But that's a good thing.
It is, but it's just
great
like, it's not, I feel like there's no grounding.
Because there was no
Foundation.
My parent imparted this on me. My mother played never too much.
So I'm
But
all
she
Same
did
thing like
this.
with my pops, growing up with Jimi Hendrix and Curtis Mayfield, all the old school. And it was just like, but to Avatar's, fact, it's just, I never looked at it like that, bro.
I
Like,
just appreciate
that's
the
cool. That's
music for
different.
what it is. So I listen to Metallica. I'm doing the opening for Aries. So Nesla is another one that I'm opening for the opening night. So these are I'm just opening up all genres and to my plateau of music. But it's just I never had no bass.
Let's go, brother.
You know what I mean? So
didn't see that.
just listening to everybody and their love for music and just watching just other freestylers and other artists and just listening to them saying 2 years old, they was playing an instrument for you. Man, listen, there was that music in the house, bro. They just put it up. If it was bass, they rocking because they could feel the bass, the vibration. You know what I mean? So there was always music being played.
And I wanted to ask you that.
Yeah, I was just about to
What
ask that too.
did they play in the house?
Anything that was more heavy bass. My mom is a hell of a dancer, man. I love my mom
And I
to
was
death,
like,
man.
can they dance?
My moms could dance her ass off, man. You would be like, yo, you shitting me, Avatar. Your mom's not deaf, but her eyes is her ears, and that's what I've grown to accommodate, to develop that sixth sense where, you know what I'm saying, if I shut down my ears, my eyes, I'm always observant of everything. You know what I mean? So
my little cousin's deaf too, and they gave her the option to get the surgery,
cochlear implant,
but have to relearn everything. And she said, "Nah, I'm gonna just stay deaf."
That's right.
Because she was like, "It's not worth it for me to do that because
she's a soldier.
Then I gotta just relearn how to speak, how to talk, how to everything. Because my right now I could say whatever it is that she says,
how
and
she
you'll
feels.
understand it.
Right.
But if I do change it up, then I gotta learn everything.
And would that be her?
Exactly. And then I remember going to we had a lot of parties growing up and all that stuff, and she was just sitting next to the fucking speaker, just to feel it.
Just the boom, boom.
And I'm like, yo,
That's
damn,
serious, bro.
yeah.
Mhm.
She used to sit next to that shit just to feel it, and I'm like, yo, and that shit, she too close. That was too close for me.
For you, yeah.
She
not
was
for
like-
her.
she was like,
that was
yo.
going through her soul. She needed to feel that. You know what I mean? So it's different.
As a kid, I didn't understand that though.
Right. The energy and the vibes was always there from young. You know what I mean? So we just don't understand
so
it.
basically, right, you could just play anything in the crib.
That's a whole nother thing. Yeah. So
I'm like that
after
too. I listen to all genres. I could do anything.
No.
See, but
Well,
they would tell
I
you to
think-
turn it off. They gonna tell him nothing.
I get what you're trying to say.
Yo, that's a fact.
right.
So getting into that, after my mom said it was time to go to bed, and basically I saw my mom go to sleep, I could put on the music or play video games. But mind you, I had to understand how my mom could hear. Now I know y'all like, wait, but you just said your mother couldn't hear.
No,
And this is where I had to figure shit out, right? So my mom would go to sleep. I'm like, yo, we good. My moms can't hear, bro. Oh, so let's put on the music. My man's crank up the shit. My mom's coming out. Yo, I thought your moms can't hear. I'm like, wait a minute. She can't. So
Wow,
what the
that must have
So you know what I'm saying? So I'm getting
Yo,
freaked out.
that's
Like, wait,
OD.
hold up. And once I got a
How you
little bit
heard
older, and
that,
I understood. Wait a minute. No. It's not that. She felt the
Felt
vibe.
it.
She felt that shit.
Uh-huh.
Lower the bass, bro. Raise the treble up a little bit. So now I'm getting into the whole EQ game, and I'm young. I'm knowing how to lower things, how to raise it. Playing video games, the TV static. You know what I'm saying? I used to put a T-shirt over the red light. So when my mom's came out, all I had to do was just hit the remote for the TV
And then
just
it's quiet, right? I was asleep. What red light?
That's crazy.
Why? Because there was a time when I used to do that, and what? She cracked me right in my sleep. Why? Because she put her hand right through the TV, and this TV let off static when it's. Yo, my mom's is listen. Shout out to the parents. Shout out to the parents that just got other ways,
saying
man.
right now that your family seems amazing, man.
Oh,
So
give them pop.
They giving you love right now.
Yeah,
So,
I feel the static, papi.
Yo,
What are you watching?
Yeah. And we're not even gonna get into the topic of my father, because my father was just one of those that was just like,
God bless him.
he was just a man's man.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
listen, I'm gonna let mommy handle, because if I hand you and I put hands on you, mind you, they talk with their hands.
Yeah.
So they do everything with their hands.
Respect.
So their hands is brolic. You're not trying to get slapped by an ASL hand. Like, that's a whole nother hand.
I ain't gonna hold you.
That's a whole nother hand. That's like getting slapped by a person that play handball. That's all they do, live and breathe. Yeah, that's my dad. Yeah. So it was. Yeah. So if my mom checked me, it was like, I'm gonna eat that. You know what I'm saying? The chancleta game, and that's, well, man, I could just keep on going, but we're gonna go back to Syph, man. And
JT,
That's all.
I just had a follow-up question from just hearing a lot of what you just said. So, like, I grew up in a building, and on the first floor was a deaf family.
Thank you for being on the first floor, because if they would have been on the second and third floor, it would have been a wrap. And I'm gonna explain to you why.
Okay.
Just keep on going.
And I remember as a kid, a lot of people didn't know how to, like, just interact with them. And so, like, they had children also who were also deaf. Sometimes kids would make fun of them, make jokes about them. They were harassed. Like, I've seen all of this. And so my question to you was, like, how was your neighborhood receptive to that?
Oh wow. Damn, that just touched it. Cause I remember growing up, and again, remember, I'm the only one that had ears. Right? So my parents can't hear it. My brother doesn't hear it. My sisters don't hear it. We on the train, we all talking. I mean, we all signing or talking. I would say talking because we all conversating. And somebody's like, oh, look at these. I mean, I can speak freely, right?
Yeah.
Look at look at these deaf motherfuckers, or look at these stupid people. And I would tell my parents that, and I would see them get angry, and I'm like, nah, I got this. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna kill them with kindness. So we would just be in conversation mode, and then I would just turn around and I'll just be like, hey, excuse me, what time is it? And just, oh man, the look on their face, like, wait, this guy can talk. I thought they were all deaf. And it's just like, yo, man, listen, you never know who can hear. You know, and that goes just in all angles, right? So, like, I'm looking at you and I'm assuming by your skin color, oh, he's black. You could be Dominican. You could be Haitian. You know what I mean? So that just goes, we just got to stop the bullshit across the board. You know what I mean? Of just like the ignorance. But growing up in my neighborhood, the people that was more receptive to us was the people that already knew of my parents being there for so long. You know what I mean? So, oh, that's the deaf family. But even then, we had a stigma. We had a label. You know, growing up with labels on top of labels on top of labels, it was like we had more on top of us. You know what I mean? So, you know, just answering that question. My brother, being receptive, like you said, to how do you interact with the kids? My brother, man, I wish I had the skills like my brother. My brother could play ball. My brother could play football. My brother could play baseball. And I mean, to the max. But people would be scared or reluctant to pick him on the court unless I was there. Yo, you playing? All right, so we're gonna scoop you up and your brother up so you could talk to my brother. And I'm like, yo, my nigga, we might just lose with me. My brother is nice. Like, don't worry about it. There's basketball language. If you know the fundamentals of basketball, eye coordination and all that, you don't need to talk.
There is,
but once there's a blockage, once they see that disability, like, I can't talk.
That's the ignorance.
That's the ignorance.
You know what that made me think of? You know that you seen that new that commercial on about Facebook? It's deaf basketball players.
Oh, I
Did
did
you
see
see
that.
that
I did.
And
peep
there's like
that.
a
gotta
group
check
where it's
that
like deaf basketball players where they obviously they know how to write.
Right. No, definitely,
But then when
definitely.
they go to the court, it's like 10, 15 of them niggas
And
playing
they
ball. Like,
was
they killing
cooking
them,
in
like-
that commercial.
Some NBA shit.
Yeah,
like,
That's fire.
Yeah,
I
that's
ain't gonna hold you.
The
It was
chemistry is
like,
way different. You know why? Because you got 5 people that can talk. They like, yo, right here. Right? So
imagine
now
playing 5 people who
that can't talk.
but you can't tell
what
what they
type of
saying.
time they on? How they know where to pass the ball?
They right
Alley-oops
here,
is
bro.
going up in the air. The coordination's on a whole nother plane.
Different.
That's fire. That's fire. That's fire.
crazy.
Oh, I want to say thank you for
Yes.
speaking about
This
that, man.
definitely, man.
Absolutely.
You're
I
right.
definitely
wasn't prepared for that one.
Nah, I wasn't. I
Definitely.
wasn't. Like we had a conversation. We had a brief conversation.
Mhm.
But we was a little tipsy, so I didn't get it all.
Definitely.
I got out of podcast mode.
Definitely,
got into
definitely.
drinking mode, and we were chilling.
Yes, we was.
He ain't getting that shit.
But I didn't get none of that before.
Nah.
I asked you about other stuff, and then we'll get into that too.
Definitely.
I want to switch it over back to you. This is a cool conversation, man.
No, this is
never
awesome.
had-
This is a
we
fire
never
podcast,
had-
and it's my first ever live interaction with any type of thing. I got friends in the podcast business. I got homies that do radio shows out in Connecticut. Shout out to Bars on I-95.
Shout out to them.
You know what I'm saying?
Hot
So,
95,
yo,
But y'all not us. I'm sorry.
yo, nah, this is different. I like the vibes. And
Friendly
it's something,
competition.
it's something close
Friendly
to home. You know what I'm
competition.
saying? Word. Nah, it's all lit. All around the board, everybody's winning. At the end of the day, when you applying your trade, you applying your craft in a way where it's just you talking to the audience, you giving, whether it's music, any art form, it's just all art. Like,
I'm sorry, guys. You are right. They are right. You was about to tell us about the deaf family on the first floor. Why is it better for that?
Oh yes,
Oh,
tell them that.
They
Nah,
are.
they still,
They still want to know that.
Okay, yeah. So I only say this.
Thank you guys.
Being on the first floor as a deaf family is beneficial to everybody else in the building because as a mode of communication to call my mom or to call my dad or to call anybody, we stomping the hell out of our feet on the hardwood floors in the buildings in New York City. You can't do that in the project. So I never grew up in the project. You know what I'm saying? So I tried it in the projects. I stomped my feet. I'm like, what the fuck? There's no, and my man was like, bro, this whole shit is cinder block, bro. It's concrete. There's no, so the hardwood floors, bro. I could be in my back room, and if I need my mom's, I'm boom. My mom's coming like, yo, what's up? And that's what it is. So if they was on the second floor, third floor, fourth floor, there would be a lot of neighbors coming up the stairs, knocking and saying, yo, why you stomping? Yeah, we had that, so we had to explain to them, listen, either you're going to continuously do this or you're just going to come to understand and realization that you have a deaf family that lives above you, and we're going to be mindful and courteous to you as well, though. You know what I mean? So it's not going to, we're not going to just wild out, but this is just what we do by nature.
Every once in a
bro.
while, I
Like,
expect, some
like
noise.
this is just, it is what it is, so that's why I said, shout out to that family that lived on the first floor. We lived on the 5th floor in T-Bow.
Oh, T-Bow.
T-Bow.
We're on T-Bow.
I couldn't really tell you because that's where we grew up.
In the 80s?
Yeah, there was a school like 2 blocks up. There was a coquille lady right around the corner that used to sell lean bars.
185th,
Lean bars.
Lean bars, yo, she got rich selling lean bars.
Shout out to T-Bow, yo.
My grandmother used to make those shit. She taught me how to make them shit. Then I realized I'm lactose.
Shout out to Fordham. Shout out to T-Bow. Whitney, I hope you're watching. That's the eye block.
First of
But
all,
now we
got
uptown
shout out
with
to
it, though.
Roxy in
Gun
the
Hill, we
building, man.
uptown.
She ain't saying nothing yet.
Shout out.
It's not, her mic is not on.
It's not on?
Oh. So
She missed shot o'clock. That's why.
no, it's not. Her mic is not on. She's over there. She got the audience mic today. Listen. She gonna ask you some shit. I'm just I know that right now. But let's go. Let's keep it going. All right. So thank you for that.
Yes,
Okay.
yes, definitely.
First of all, one thing I do want to thank both of you guys for, because we've been talking about this for a couple of days, and I was like, yo, I don't know. But thank you guys for showing up last week.
Oh yeah,
man.
that's so good. We are
It's
down. We are
Great
so
things
committed,
happen on
me
the
and him.
fly.
Like it's
I was like, yo, damn, I hope they come. Because we had a lot of shit going on today, but you guys really making this a real special episode, man. And I appreciate you guys.
Definitely. Thank you. I appreciate that.
Y'all ever had any other artists on this?
All the time.
That's
See
fire.
that wall right there? It's all signed by artists.
Oh, that's lit.
Y'all signing that? Y'all get to sign that?
Oh
right,
yes.
go,
Yo,
go,
that's the
go.
first thing when we came in. Yo, that was the first thing he told me. Like, yo, you got a monkey? Can you
I
sign
got a
it?
monkey.
So, yo, that's
Should be
fire.
on the table.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, we got
Yes.
it. I want to go back to music then with you, right? Because you said 8 years old, you started your love of music, right? When
I
was
used
the-
to rap for my church when like after I made my communion. And I just like I
Damn,
rapped
you just-
one of
you
the,
know you
I
just
rapped
messed
Away
up,
in the
right?
Manger. Like it was a song from the Bible,
Uh-huh.
and I rapped it.
You know I'm about to ask you to rap that shit, right?
So I can give
Hold
you
on.
like 5
wait,
bars.
Wait, before
I
he
don't-
get there, because
I don't remember that.
I need to know what was your motivation. Because you can't say Eminem motivated
Oh, well,
you
nah,
to
it's
rap.
not even that.
Right.
Alright,
And then
like-
you went to
Nah. All right, so
gospel
check it. Like
rap.
it was just like
How did we
just
get there?
growing up with music all around the board. I had before I had like rap music and hip hop and all of that was a part of my life. I was playing harmonicas at the age of like 3. Being recorded on cassette tapes. I was playing electric guitar whenever my dad would put it down and he would like fall asleep or whatever. I would pick up his electric guitar, his Fender Stratocaster.
Did you get in trouble?
Yeah, mad times because I used to plug the. I used to plug the strings. I used to plug the strings too hard and break the strings.
Hey, let me see your elbow. Let me see your elbow one more time. He red as hell. You sure you like?
Oh yeah.
He said he went from the harmonica. Okay.
Yeah, he's.
If anybody knows what a harmonica,
Yo,
aside from
bluegrass.
anybody
That's
born in the '80s, does anybody know what a harmonica is?
No funny shit. I wanted a harmonica after I see Free Willy.
Yo, I'm screaming. That's hilarious.
I wanted to go to the ocean and fucking see if a whale will come.
Yeah.
But let's get back to music, man. What was your what was your first rap that you ever wrote? Like, and was like, yeah, this is it. And what was the first time you was in the studio and was like, nah, this is it. This is where the change happened.
All right, so the first real song that I ever took, like serious.
Sidebar.
Oh,
It's 11:03.
Shot o'clock.
Shot o'clock. We late.
We late. I got shot cups for you too. Don't worry about it.
Oh damn.
Don't
And
worry
I was
about
looking at the
Say
clock.
one.
I say one with y'all.
Roxy,
Show the love
you
and support.
late. We not late.
Oh, I
You
can't hear
late.
myself.
You
I think
3
my mic-
minutes late.
Yo, my mic went out.
Nah, you good.
No.
I'll fix it.
I was hitting.
You was
I was
still
hearing
looking at the
myself.
clock.
Though.
I'm gonna fix your shit.
God.
What happened?
His mic, his headphones is on, but we good. I'll fix it. It's probably right here. Nah. So, yeah, we late on the shot.
It's a bad first impression.
Nah, it happens. It's all good.
Nah. We was
But at
we was
least,
into the
yo,
conversation.
at least Roxy caught it. That shit was lit.
Thank you, Roxy.
Absolutely.
But you still late.
I'm screaming. Better late than never.
Word, that's a fact.
So I
We
call
missing-
out 4 o'clock and I'm gonna shout.
Oh,
Thank you, Roxy.
danger.
I don't have what
Pour
you
a
want.
shot.
You want
I
that?
could drink, honey.
Oh, all right. Somebody pass the shot over there, please. I
got
just
you.
had an extra cup. What's
Matter
that?
of fact, here
This
you
one.
could toss it. pass
Give
it
it
to her.
JT's.
It's already made, and then I'll just
It's some Henny with hope. It's a double shot.
and he will. That's fire. Yo, that sounds like a fire name for an album. Actually, I might have to.
Henny with hope.
Listen, we
Yeah,
want
might have
PC
to.
up for
I
that.
don't
We
know,
want
man.
PC
It's
up for
on
that.
live.
Yo,
It
facts,
says
facts,
on
facts.
it. It's documented. It's documented.
Everybody, let's do this. Let's do
Hey,
it.
shot
Let's
a
do
clap.
it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Everybody, I
Let's
need
go.
that.
Let's go.
Yo, JT.
Birthday twin.
Birthday. Yeah, happy birthday again,
Yo,
man.
facts, man. Yo,
Cheers,
it's been a
cheers,
hell of a
everybody.
week.
Cheers, goddamn.
One more. Buffalo! No, you got another shot. You got another shot.
You ain't even take the
Damn,
shot and
boy.
say Buffalo. You gotta take the shot and say Buffalo at least.
I can't play it.
You's a
You know what? I
cheat
give
ass.
up on this game.
I don't like
I'm
that.
done.
Nah, you locked in for life.
I am not.
can't.
I'm not
Lock it up for life.
ambidextrous.
No, fuck that. Did you
Nah, this
see
is gonna
him?
get me. This is gonna get me
This
ambidextrous.
nigga fooled
I
us
waited.
all. He said,
I waited.
cheers, y'all.
I seen it. I seen it.
Confident.
Buffalo.
I tried to give JT the alley.
How can I hold 2 drinks with one left hand? I
With
can't-
one left,
The one left hand.
You got multiple fingers. Look, like this.
he's already feeling the effect of the game.
OD.
This is
Jamaican
Nah,
show.
you know what? I like
Look.
this game. I want to play it for life. I'm
Look.
locked in.
Oh, look.
Here go
Hey.
Mario.
Here
Here go like a
You
bonfire.
gotta hold it like dominoes? I bet.
Yeah, exactly. Come on, take
There
that
you
shot.
go.
Brother. Take that shot. Let's do this. Don't do it with
Yeah,
that
look
hand,
at him
bro.
about to-
You could
Ah!
touch it. Yo, hold on. You
I'm
could
not
grab.
gonna- I'm not
No, take
gonna
the
hurt
shot.
you.
Listen. You just can't drink with the hand. You could
Hold it.
maneuver it. You can maneuver it.
Shot so
You can maneuver it. You can maneuver it.
Hey,
There you
Thank
go.
My fault. I'm sorry, but let's get back to the music, man.
I might, yo, ladies and gentlemen, I'm leaving here in a body bag today. By the end of this game. This is crazy.
You won't be the only one.
Alright,
This is a
at
dangerous
least we
podcast. Unless y'all know
ride
I
right.
together,
gotta
we die
work
together.
tomorrow.
Y'all
That's
come
a
up here.
fact.
Y'all come
I'll
up here.
be there.
Understand that it's really dangerous up here, and y'all better be ready to drink.
But
But
ready.
So the first song.
First song, it was like a little freestyle. I got it on YouTube. If you want to pull it up,
Yeah,
I
of
mean,
course.
it's a little explicit lyrics.
Not gonna lie to you, he's the only person to ever say play my first song.
Yeah.
Yo, no,
Most
you know
artists
what?
be
I'm
scared,
with it.
man.
That's
I'm
the
with it.
only
It's,
person ever said, "Yeah, you can play it if you want."
All right, so look.
Yeah, so you're gonna put another N after that because I was doing like
Two
Scythe Man with 2 N's. Yeah, don't ask me why. It was corny, but you know,
You developing who you are.
it was, that was like the early stages.
So you were Scythe Man.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Oh, that's
yeah.
2 N's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This one?
Just in
Yeah,
case
and
you ain't know.
shout out to Beehive Cinemas for coming up with this freestyle.
We're gonna play
Freestyle.
like 20, 30 seconds of it.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go crazy.
Let me
with
know
it.
if y'all can hear the music.
Yeah, let me know if y'all can hear. Please let me know if y'all can hear.
It's playing right now. If you can't hear it, please let us know.
Nah, but I like the scenery. Everything was for this track was dope.
Where'd you shoot this at? This looks familiar.
This is actually in the back of Castle Hill by like the
Soundview?
water. Yeah, Soundview in the back.
Short Haven.
Yo, no
Short
audio,
Haven Classic.
no audio, no audio.
No audio?
That shit
Hold
about
on.
to
All right, we're gonna play a little bit later. He fixed the audio, but so you spit that shit, right? And then how old was you when you did that?
This was when I first wrote that. I was probably like 16, and I didn't do the video or anything until like the later years. You know, I was still developing the character, and I also had. I wasn't learning how to invest in myself. That was, and this is before I became a dad. This is before I had 2 children with my wife. Shout out to that. This is like like I was still performing, like trying to figure out how I could be, and I was always, a lot of people tell me, "Yo, do this style, do this style." I was straight New York '90s boom bap. Like that's all I wanted to be. Was just like I went to school with Pun Son. Shout out to Chris Rivers doing his thing, man. I went to school with him. We lived down the block from them when we was kids, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was just crazy. Like just growing up in that era and that aura of people doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? It's just like that's what I live for. And then as I got older, I started like, you know what? Yo, get yourself a job, man. So once I was like 22, I was like able to work and start going to the studio, paying for my own time. You know what I'm saying? Whether I was gonna get known or not. And it's all about networking. You can meet somebody someday. Anybody, like just like how we did, we chilled at wherever, undisclosed locations, but we met, we was good vibes, birthday twins right here, 720 Cancer Gang.
Yes, sir.
And this is where I'm here now. I'm able to talk and let people know, like, yo, this is who we are. Right. This is me and my best friend for so many years. Watch me grow up, basically watch them grow up. Kids play together, and it's just dope like that. We can sit here and actually like get our faces and exposure. This is all it's about. And not even on some thing. Like we could have conversations. I love to just chat about like besides music, bro. Like besides music, it's kind of hard also going through what I'm going through right now. And he relates to what I'm about to say, and I don't really like to shout it out, but I'm dealing with a sick dad, and he got stage 3 colon cancer, and it's hard to really like hold all of that in and still be a dad myself. Take care of him, get ridiculed from certain, it's hard. But you know what? We still here and we gotta do what we gotta do.
Not for nothing, bro. We had a really great conversation about that outside the bar the other day.
Word.
Yeah, and it was like, and I commend you for that, man, because like you do have a lot on your shoulders, man, and you taking it and you doing what you gotta do.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, and I
nobody
know
tells you, we gonna tell you.
Definitely.
And then I know your family appreciates you. Let me tell you on behalf of your family, we appreciate you. For your hard work.
I appreciate that.
And for that, there's nothing else to be said. Keep doing what you're doing.
Can I ask you a question? Is Rojo out?
Rojo? Mm-hmm. He's not.
There's Amber saying Rojo's out.
And maybe we get there.
Yo,
how much time we got left?
All right.
Maybe
Amber,
like 15,
he's not out yet.
20
He's not out
minutes,
yet.
15,
Give another shot of clock. It might be over for him.
But I will say this, I dealt with a grandmother who was suffering from dementia for almost a decade.
It's hard.
And just to see a decline in a loved one.
Nah, trust me.
I
could go on.
Right. So I didn't lose any parents, but I lost loved ones, and to lose someone who goes from today they A, tomorrow they not B.
Give me 1 second. We gotta fix the audio.
Right.
I don't want to. Now we back. Go ahead.
All right.
I didn't want to stop you, but
So, as I was saying, you can watch a loved one be at point A, and before you get to point Z, they're not who you thought they were, or at least how you remembered them, right?
Right.
Completely changed. This is a different person. This is not my dad. This is not my grandma. This is not this person.
I would have never thought. He'd be
That-
saying here, and he even tells me, "Yo, bro, I'm sorry." I'm like, "Yo, Dad, stop being sorry. I'm here to take care of you. You always told me about this day.
Right.
Got me ready for this. You know what I'm saying?
He prepared you.
And you know what's crazy about like mentally how I feel? It's like I would rather and not in any way, shape, or form would I allow or pray for something bad happen to him, but I would rather him go peacefully than watch him suffer.
Absolutely.
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 And for me to accept that, and for me to be in the light of right now and
Yes.
accepting that, I'm already a step ahead of the game.
You are. And I'm going to second that. So now I'm
me
going to
too.
tell you that. You are. I dealt with that with my grandma. My grandmother passed.
Mike.
She just passed, almost a year ago, this coming September, right before my birthday, or right after. And I think right before. That was rough for me, but I didn't deal with it how I planned in my head.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How I thought I was going to
How can you?
Because you don't know until you go through it.
Because you already prepared yourself
Mhm.
for this day, right? So I prepared myself for this big change. I just didn't know how I would react. I said I could predict it. I don't really know. I was very sad. I'm still sad to this day, but you prepared yourself.
Right.
He
It's a
prepared
mental
you-
thing too. Anything
Right.
with it, it's a spiritual and mental thing. If I could
Yes.
recognize that, throughout everything, he's gonna be my guardian throughout
He got
it
you.
all for the rest of my life,
Right.
however long I may live. Because
Yeah.
nobody's promised. Yo, tomorrow's not promised. Everybody, just live your life the way you are pleased. And if it's feasible for you,
Right.
for lack of better words, then you go somewhere. But like me, a lot of people don't agree with my music. My wife, I love my wife. Yo, sometimes she'd be like, yo, why you keep going to the studio? Why you doing this? You got 2 kids at home. We got to get up out of here. We got to get our own joint. I'm like, yo, Ma, all I need is one song. All I need is that one go. And you know what? We out of here. I got everybody. I never forget about that. And it's just like
That's right.
that, having that mindset already, she believes in me. She
Right.
knows, but
It's
sometimes I got to tell her, like, you can share my stuff too,
And look,
but it's all good.
I'ma shout out-
She gets caught up in her thing, yo. And you know what? I'm about to plug her stuff
Shout
because she
wifey out
has
right
yo,
now.
she,
Yeah,
yo,
go ahead, go
I've been
ahead.
waiting. I was trying to shout your wifey
yo,
before
she
you.
got her candles and her little crystals coming out.
Let's
You
go,
can
wait.
follow her on Yeah It's Me Christina on IG,
Yes, sir.
and she's
Let's go.
gonna have some stuff ready for you ladies, and it's
Nah,
gonna
I'm
be like
buying
some
too.
scents and
Shout
no,
out,
no.
buying.
I need
fellas,
shout
you
out.
want to get
Shout
that
out.
spiritual cleansing? You want to get that?
Shout out to my 3 baby moms.
Oh, let's get it, yo, nah. And you know what? I got 4 boys.
First of all, he just
I
he
got-
said- he said
I
my
got-
3 baby moms.
No,
saw
I
it.
got 4 sons.
all right. You said
3
my
baby
3
moms.
baby moms.
I got 4 sons, 17, 14, 13, and a 4-year-old. And I got 3 baby moms.
What do I divide by?
What do I divide by?
There's one that got 2.
Fuck it.
There's one
I
that
ain't
got the
know.
remainder. So the first one got
Right,
one.
there's a remainder. I know
Yeah.
there was something.
Yeah, there's a remainder. Yeah, it doesn't
carry the
divide it
one.
equally.
All right,
But
the
one
map
got
is
2.
here.
I got you. One of them
Map
got
is
2.
here.
Yeah, one of them, held that. Yeah.
So let me,
Got the Irish twins.
I'm gonna say something for both of y'all, like, cause my aunt,
Yeah.
she has dementia, right?
How old is she?
Shit, I don't know.
Roughly.
Damn, you got
60s,
dementia.
70s, 80s?
Nah, I'm
I'm
just playing.
But listen, no, she's like, I don't know, but like that was like one. That was like, how old is she?
Too soon.
How old is Titi?
It was a good joke, goddamn. It was a great joke.
She's in her 60s, right? But like, honestly, we've been going through this for like almost like 5, 6, 7 years at this point.
Okay.
Right?
Okay.
Am I wrong with that number? No, how long she's been going with dementia?
When did it start? 50 something?
Whatever. It's been a long time. Right?
She was
At the end of the
way
day,
too young.
Yes,
I'm gonna tell you
that's
that.
a fact.
Way too young.
She was way too
Way
young,
too
right?
young.
And you know what? I lost somebody in my head already. Like you said, I already accepted it.
Before
She's not gone though, right?
Before she was gone,
But
you accepted it.
The
That's
last
crazy.
memory that I have is I went over there and it was all of us, and she gave me a kiss on the cheek and said, "I love you." And I don't know if she remembered me, but at that point, I felt like she did. And it was like that's why I sympathize with what you said, because that shit is hard as shit. And then with you, my dad just died 2 years ago from cancer.
Yeah.
Never smoked, never drank, work construction, got cancer. So, and I was telling you this outside. I'm like, yo, listen, it's gonna be hard, but you're gonna be all right. Like,
so
because
for y'all for all y'all that don't know what dementia is, it's just it's something that negatively impacts the memory.
Yes.
And I know y'all probably thinking, oh, isn't that the same thing as Alzheimer's? But it's not. That is a progressive disease that impacts the brain and slowly causes the impairment in the memory and cognitive function. So there is a difference between the two. So I just wanted to get that out there to the YouTube world. I can clarify that.
Thank you, brother.
No problem.
About this. I don't know if you remember.
No, I definitely remember. Even though, like, when it comes to conversations like that, I could be blitzed. I could be gone, and still, like, you know, in undisclosed locations. But you know, at the end of the day, like, I always remember those long talks and conversations about real life and serious stuff, because
it probably was like probably the first or second time I ever met, and we connected on that level where it was like, yo, I'm going through this, and I said, yo, I've been through that, and it's not easy. But you got people around you that's gonna support you and help you out. So whatever happens, you need, 40 Central's here for you, man. I'm gonna listen to that right now.
I appreciate that. And yo,
you got a whole family, brother.
No, that's a fact. You know, we out here.
Yes, sir.
We out here. You know what I'm saying? And I'm definitely, whenever y'all want it, yo, come just talk and be a part of it. Whatever. Sit on the sidelines, chill. I'm here. You know,
let's go.
Here.
Listen, whatever your father got going on, invite us. Bring us.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna have your father on his feet. Okay? Might even reverse this shit. I'm just saying. I don't reverse this shit. I believe in myself.
Yes, sir.
Okay? I believe in myself.
Like
a little quick story about that. When you say you might reverse it, my father healed somebody back in the day. He was telling me this story a little while ago. Before I left to come embark on this journey.
Today?
Yeah, today. So that's crazy that you told me that. And that's facts. I'm not even lying. So my dad basically, like, you know, I think one of my family members had, like, they was getting throat, like something was wrong with their throat. They was getting real
thyroid.
Sick. Yeah,
something with the thyroid.
He put his hand on that person's throat and their neck, rubbed it, and said, "You're gonna get better."
Right.
And they got better within the week. And they was like, "Yo, I don't know what you did.
What did you do?"
Yeah, but you got something. You got a gift, and that's why I know my dad's gonna make it out of this. You know, this is just a.
He's gonna make it.
Guess what?
This too shall pass.
Guess what?
Absolutely.
He's already giving you the power.
Right.
He's already giving you.
Now it's whatever I do with it.
You see how you lighting his shit up?
Facts.
He passed that to you.
Now, just to piggyback on that, I like to. My mind works as an interpreter, right? So as he's saying that, I never got that story as his best friend. So by saying that, ever.
Best friends don't get everything.
That's crazy.
Listen,
that's a general.
I do apologize for that.
But that's interesting. No. That's interesting because now that brings this down. You have the power of healing through music.
Thank you.
You got it times 10. Your father touched one person, you could touch
millions and millions and millions.
And you could touch them through their heart, through their mind. You could relate to all types of genres. So, you know what I mean? That's right there.
But
and everybody,
guess what? You're right. If anything, you overshadow him. Because guess what? You tap into an audience that can't hear him.
I don't want to take away from that, but yes, I do.
But no, but that's cool because now, you know, it broadens my horizon.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I appreciate that.
This is a pile up on top.
No, but that's cool because now it could broaden my horizon. If I could touch, you know, now I know I'm best friends with somebody that's pretty much gifted the same way I am in the fact that speaking a spoken language that can't be spoke. You know what I'm saying?
It's just interesting, like, you know, deaf people, you got hood deaf people too that watch podcasts.
Sure. So my cousin reads our shit.
Oh, so it's subtitles.
Sometimes.
So all right, so it's just like
we don't know how to fix it yet, but sometimes it's up there and she watches it.
Right here, man. Sometimes maybe I'll give a lending hand and just show some support and just volunteer.
Not gonna be here for 3 hours every week doing.
If y'all mindful to what it is that I do, I'll be mindful to your craft. One hand washes the other.
That's a fact.
Okay.
We are dedicated.
That's all out. That's documented.
Came out documented. Showing you that we dedicated.
I can't take that back. You know what I mean? I'm a man of my word.
Super fast, bro. I text him 20 minutes before we started. And we had a little issue. That was our problem. That wasn't on anybody. That was on me and him. Yeah. And at the end of the day, they came in, and I appreciate you guys. But I'm gonna ask you a question.
Go ahead.
Do you ever catch yourself just signing for no reason when niggas is talking?
Yeah, you know why? Just to see if it makes sense. It's like muscle memory, right?
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. My mom does it all the time.
Yeah. That was like a cheat code for me in school. You know, when they tell you, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that. I'm like, well, if I sign it and it just sound retarded in my hand, I mean, you see, sound retarded. If it just feels retarded or whatever in my hand, it's wrong. You know, signing, when you watch me sign, and you will watch me sign because I'll be here to give you my service. Right. Just when I sign, it just comes, it just flows, right? So when it just comes, like when you mess something up, it's like a stutter, right? So when you talking, you know you messed up. So when you stutter and sign,
how do you do that? Hold on. Wait, I always wanted to know that. Can you stutter and sign?
Yeah, you can. That's how you could tell a person's new to the game.
You be like this.
Yeah, no, it's just when they're signing, they're like, oh, I forgot, you know, and you're looking at them like they're in their train of thought. You're like, they're telling you something. So it's like, oh, I'm looking for and then you're like, looking for what?
You be like this, right? Like,
and you're like, yeah, you could just tell. And you're like, just tell me. You're like, you know, and you're like, you're doing charades at that point. And now you're just trying to figure it out. Body language. All right, no. Car? No. All right, skateboard? No. Choo-choo? All right, truck, train? Got you. All right, boom, we got it.
Time out.
There's
if
even
you
an
get
accent.
charades, you need to sign up for sign language. Bottom line.
Oh, no. That would be a cheat code. Because I'm going to give you the sign, but I'm playing charades.
Damn that. You need more.
See? To us, it's charades. To him, it's sign.
If you
don't know sign language,
different. You get it.
You know what?
That's crazy.
Gentlemen,
Damn, brother.
Mind explosion.
That's crazy. I didn't even think about that.
Yeah. Wait, I got a few questions. Shit.
Come on,
ask your question.
Oh, yeah, words.
I think we answered how do you study in sign language. All right.
There's even an accent in sign language. So sign language is not universal.
No fucking way.
Yeah.
Like if it's Spanish,
yeah, so they
is
got,
it like a
no,
and if it's Italian,
you
is it
have
like a,
right. No. So you have New York.
This is what the fucking Italian. This is
yeah.
This is WTF.
Yeah, but
that's Bafangu. That's FU.
You want
so,
more fungu?
Yeah.
You said you want more
That don't mean
fungu.
more fungu, nigga. I mean, we about to beat the shit out of this
You got a fugazi right here, right? So how we speak in New York is how we sign.
Wow.
Right?
So how you say you're
So no, it's not to that extent. You just be like, you know, so you just vibing more. So this is like more like a what's up? Like, yo, what's up?
Yeah,
right? So
York,
like
you gotta
say
it's a swag. Yeah. You're not gonna come in and just take.
Yo, that's not serious.
That's not happening, right? So you gonna lean back, especially if shorty's right there, right? So I'm just trying to kick it to her. I look over here to her. I'm just gonna look at her. I'm gonna tilt my head to the side. I'm just be like, yo, what's up? You know, but I'm not gonna say, but what's up? She'll probably reply back like, I'm chilling. You know what I mean? And that's just simple swag. But I just wanted to make a note out there that how we speak here in New York is fast, right? So how we sign is fast.
Faster than.
Right. So when I went out to Texas, my brother lives out in Texas. When I went out there and I met some people out there and I'm signing, they were like, yo, slow the fuck down. You signing too fast. Because the way they talk is, hey, how y'all doing? You know what I mean? So it's a little bit more slow pace, you know what I'm saying? Because they on the double cup of the lean, you know, shout outs to them or whatever. You know what I mean? So we on a different type of time. So the signing is different even.
Nah, this is fast. New York is fast.
Yeah, I got a question.
Too fast.
My first baby mother is deaf. So that's probably gonna mess you all up.
You know what's crazy?
Here we go.
Let's be fast. No,
man, that's crazy.
I'm a guess.
No, you're not.
You gonna go first.
Yes.
But I got a question.
Hold on. Raised in a deaf household.
Right.
Did you fuck with deaf girls? Like that was like, yo,
my first baby mom's is deaf.
That's not the question.
That's not the question.
What's the question? The streets want to know. I'm gonna ask you. Roxy, I'm asking for you.
Yo, listen. Nothing.
What?
Or was it like, no, this is a serious question.
Yeah,
like
word.
a fetish to to wanna be with somebody that's deaf?
A fetish for it wouldn't be a fetish for me because it's not taboo to me, right? A fetish, right? Because I grew up in that,
so it was normal for him.
So it was if anything,
That's fire.
The two, all right. So I remember, I got 3 baby moms. My first baby mom's is deaf. Okay, so we're gonna say that again. My first baby mom's is deaf. Had that would have worked out, I would have still been. Go ahead, you can say, yo, listen.
Yo,
you can say whatever you want. Whatever you want.
I'm gonna tell you this because
Go ahead. Go ahead.
I got that.
Go ahead.
All right, no, I'm gonna ask you a real question. I really want to ask.
Go ahead.
With a deaf baby mother, how does she dirty talk back? Like, what is the sex answer? I need to know.
All right, so you know what's funny?
No.
All right, so there was a TikTok that had. Thank God it didn't go viral because I would have made a big deal out of it. I guess there was an assumption that deaf women moan like animals. What? So I had seen a TikTok video that said something to the extent of, deaf women moan like this. And they did animal sounds. So I was like, maybe y'all moan like that.
But I'm not surprised.
Right? Because I'm going to just speak from experience. I got a deaf baby mom's and she sure as hell didn't sound like that.
Didn't sound like that to me.
But what I am going to tell you is probably going to fuck your head up is this. You got to put a mirror and you definitely got to be comfortable in your own skin because lights got to be on because they got to see what you're saying, right? So I throw the mirror in the front and I'm signing my dirty shit. Like I'm like, yo, you like that? You like that? And then she's like, harder, you know what I mean? So so if anything, you more intimate when you more intimate when you sign it. You know what I mean?
Like, take it easy, right? She getting sweaty over there.
You more intimate.
Just hit it with one of these.
Yeah, that's it. Or just stop. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of communication going on in it.
You might not be able to answer this. I hope you don't answer this. But in your
oh boy.
All right, here's a disclaimer.
I just want to let y'all know this is really his interview. He wants to be he's killing.
Listen, you can go as raw as you want to be, bro.
Pause.
What you said?
Pause.
As raw, I mean, for the segment in terms of the question,
grown?
there's nothing offensive.
No, we
There's nothing offensive with what I mean to say.
We from New York.
All right, pause, no homo.
I got
pause,
2
no
kids.
homo. Pause.
I don't need
and
to
I got
be
4
doing this.
boys. You got it.
Go ahead.
But we watching podcast in New York. My homies watching. Pause, bro. All right, so look, real quick. I know you probably can't answer this because you can't attest because you're not deaf, correct?
Right. No, but go ahead.
How does a deaf man tell his woman he's coming?
It'll be the same way as two. Listen, my father's deaf. Listen. My father's deaf. My mom is deaf.
I really
right. My father's deaf. My mother's deaf. And they got 5 kids, like I told you. Besides the other 2 that my mom, had with another person. But
how
besides
did he
that,
know he's about to have his kid? Because he's like,
listen. Like again, so
on table. Slap her.
You slapping her.
Her.
All right.
What if he got her in the
All right, it's the same
thing.
Your
father, the same thing. And your mother, but it's other individuals. And he got her shit. And he's like, there's nothing to bang on.
You rapping.
What do you
your
do?
mind is going. Yo, listen. Shorty's always gonna be right there. How the hell you gonna bust a nut and Shorty not gonna be there? She's gonna be. All right, so either she giving you a head, you can tap her head.
Yes.
She gonna know, right? You slapping it doggy style, she gonna know. You doing the missionary way, she looking at you, you gonna get that retarded look. Your fucking eyeball gonna roll back. You know what I mean?
You don't gotta be deaf to do that, bro. We do that
So
shit
therefore, it's
regular.
universal. You just answered your own question.
That shit universal.
Coming is universal.
You just answered your. I said that to you so you can answer your own question.
Flamed every time.
Wait, whoa.
Me and my shorty do some shit. She's like, yo, your facial expression. I've been
that
like,
was
sorry.
crazy. You see,
hold on.
That was the segue. You gotta segue into the facial expression.
We're gonna go back. Flame.
Yeah, flame. Like she's cutting my ass. Like she's flaming me.
Time out. No. That was deep, but pause. I'm gonna go deeper. Pause. Pause.
For the New York crowd.
Nigga, we in New York, nigga. I don't care how old you are. You 47? Pause.
See?
All right?
So flame is not the word no more, I guess.
No, you can say that.
I got my ass flamed.
Pause.
Bro.
No, you can say that.
That does
but
not,
you can say
that
pause.
does not pertain to.
If you say you're gonna get your ass flamed,
gotta
New
say
York,
pause.
you have to say pause. That is
Aight.
almost it's
Aight.
it's
An
a
indoctrin-
mandatory.
yeah, it's an
It's a
indoctrin-
mandatory.
yeah.
You
It's an
cannot go and see
indoctrination.
Drake
It's just-
without
Yo,
saying pause.
This is funny
Right?
because it's on a podcast, but we go through this shit.
All the
all
I feel,
the fucking
you know,
time with
it's funny,
shit,
and I'm
bro.
gonna keep it 100 since we're on the podcast segment. I feel like as being grown and having 4 sons, I shouldn't have to say no homo.
OD.
That's just how I feel.
I can see
I
that.
just,
In
I
the
like
real
that.
grown man conversation,
I
we
like-
really don't.
but for the podcast,
But the
we in New York.
I'm
I'm
on
on
that
that.
Hey,
Let me
shout
ask
out
you one
to
more
New York,
question,
baby.
right? 'Cause I did want to get back into music with you, but I got one more question for you.
Definitely.
My question is like, so you saying you go on do something for Ari Lennox, right?
Yes.
How does that work when you don't know her music? Like, is it
So-
a music thing or is it like
No.
more of like what she's speaking?
No. I'm doing music. So I just right now it's funny you said that yesterday. I had a 2-hour Zoom with my mentor. She's been in the game for over I want to say 17 years. Her name is Candace. Shout out to her. She's interpret for ASAP Ferg, a lot of music and a lot of musicians and artists in the industry. So she just told me basically follow them, ask them for their set list, ask them, let them know who you are, let them know that you're going to provide such a wonderful service. And believe it or not, sign language has that such unique feel, especially now with everything that's been going on with COVID. You seen that little guy next to the mayor. You know what I mean? I know everybody at least once during the whole year of the pandemic done seen the little guy signing on the corner next to the mayor when he was spitting news out.
That's a fact.
I didn't see it, bro.
No,
I'm gonna be completely honest.
bet. So, but you do
I
know
did
what
not
sign
see
language is. We
Yes.
didn't know. All right. So, but
But
I
we ain't even spoke about that lady who was just doing the
oh
whole-
yeah, just
hold on,
wilding
wait,
out.
That's that was my next question.
Yeah, she did the hokey
What I
pokey.
did see, hokey pokey.
She was just doing the dance.
Yeah.
move.
No, she was just
doing, like-
wilding out. She was
what
wilding
did?
out.
No, she
But
did the itsy bitsy spider.
she was just I seen that she was just
Nah.
doing the same thing on repetition mode. Yeah.
This was my question. I'm glad you segued into this. The lady, did you see the video? Waka Flocka.
No,
That's what we're
she.
talking about. That's what we're talking about.
Same lady?
Yeah, that's the same lady.
So she has multiple videos?
Yeah, she was up. That was
Oh,
the
let's
same
get
lady.
it.
Is
it?
Where
No.
have I
okay.
been?
That
we
was
gotta
the
pull
same
her
lady
up,
who
yo.
just was just signing nothing. That was
Oh,
the same
I
lady.
definitely gotta look that up because I've seen a lot of.
Wait, so you never seen this video?
No,
JT. Please run it.
I'll be glad to interpret for you guys.
No,
So
no,
yeah,
no.
we're gonna pull
No,
up
no,
and see
no,
what
no,
the hell
no,
it
no.
is.
I don't got no Wi-Fi.
That'll be fire.
Look,
Live
you got it?
song,
No,
live
that's her.
interpretation.
That's her.
Okay.
I ain't got no Wi-Fi.
I got you.
You know,
I
that's
gotta
her.
pay my
That's
shit.
her.
No, hold on, JT.
I gotta pay my
Oh,
shit.
pull it up.
Copy that link and type that shit in your phone. That's why I pass it.
Somebody pass him the hotspot.
I gotta pass. Yeah, I gotta pass my shit.
Somebody give him the
Sorry.
Wi-Fi.
I got bills to pay. Okay, I got 2 kids and rent. I'm a real man. I pay all my shit. Nah,
I was waiting for one of y'all to ask me how did I bag her.
Obviously, you signed.
Nah, but you know what I'm
nah.
saying? It's different. Come on, obviously
How
you
did you
sign is
spit
that
it?
easy.
I
It's
have
basically
it.
like how
Well,
did you
man,
split
go
that
ask you.
game?
Since
How
we're
did you-
here-
Nah,
Shorty.
negative. We gonna go
Since
back to
we're
the.
here, let's get there. While JT pulls this video up. Go ahead, JT. Pull that
I don't
shit
know
up,
if the
JT.
people can hear it. I don't know if they can hear
No,
it.
no.
They seen it.
Well,
They saw it.
Okay, they
I
probably
did mention that my brother and sister is deaf. So my sister,
Oh, no, this is not the one.
my sister,
Waka
no,
Flocka?
No,
No,
Waka
she's-
Flocka thought she was signing
she's
the right song.
no, she's nice.
Yeah,
That's
but
why I'm like, wait for the Waka
thought She
Flocka.
was dancing. That was
Nah,
his fault.
No, I understand that, but I wanted to know from him, as somebody who grew up in this household, who learned the language, was she on point
Oh.
with
No, all
every
right.
fucking move? And 2,
Now,
was she on point? Because
that's gonna go. It's gonna all right. Just to sum it up, signing how y'all talking. Like if I was to provide service for y'all, it's simultaneous sign, right? In music, it composes more elements, right? So you have not only the message, you have the feeling, you have the emotion. So there's a lot of idioms in rap. There's a lot of music slang and terminology that is, butterfly in my eyes. If I was to just sign butterfly in my eyes, it's like, oh, okay, but what is that feeling of butterfly in the eyes? That feeling is, the flutterness, the I admire, the what is that? I like her, but I don't know how to approach her feeling. So that's where you have to. that's where it goes back, piggyback into what you're saying. Like, how you gonna do this opening when you don't know the music? So it just spins back full circle. What I do is right now is it's a lot of homework.
Yes.
Like I said, a lot of listening and reading the lyrics, right? And then understanding what is the message, right? So while I'm on stage, if y'all come or whatever, you're like, wait, I know this song. This is about a 4-minute track, but I only seen him sign for like 2 minutes. Oh, he's a fraud. Nah, those 2 minutes, I made sure that the main point was addressed. You know what I'm saying? And even if it was in the form of a dance or a signing of the arm, but I know that message got pointed across.
Well, by the way, definitely let us know how it is. If we can make it, I'll definitely.
Yep, you got it, definitely.
If I can make it, I'm 100% there.
You got it. Thank you. Appreciate that. Yeah. So that's basically how that is. So this I've seen. It was more of a because if you know Waka Flocka, he's wild with it. There is no really
hard in the motherfucking paint.
Yeah. So
how do you
know what I'm
sign
saying?
language that? Can you do what she did?
I am gonna do that.
Right,
there is no can you do. I am gonna do that.
Excuse me.
You know what I mean?
I
I live by affirmations, right? So I was telling him that. So there's no ifs or I think or I can. I've done. And maybe I've done it. You know why?
Affirmation.
I'm a pharaoh. I mean, I'm a reborn king. I've been here before.
GODs, baby.
You know what I mean? That's what this is. But that goes into a whole nother thing. Come on.
But I'm gonna wait.
Man.
I'm gonna go on Cypher.
Definitely.
But listen, if anybody got any questions, man, you know, we the #1 local podcast in New York, man. Y'all can call in live right now, 646-493-6815. Y'all got any questions for either one of them? Give us somebody, please give us one question. I just want one right now. JT, what you got for him?
I want to know in terms of like after you decided to take it as a business and do it seriously, like at what point did you ever think about quitting? And when you hit that point, how did you overcome that?
Yo, many times. I could actually say when I first did like a couple of videos and they was coming out and I wasn't getting the right views that I wanted. I wasn't getting the exposure that I needed. When I say need, I mean, it's as an artist, you need every type of any exposure you can get, whether it's this, whether it's networking, whether it's but I didn't learn to go get it until I was older. When I was young, I thought everything could just come to me because I knew I had a talent. Okay, yeah, you have a talent, but so does a million other guys and girls and people that just have this innate ability to capture audience. Now, how do you do it? Can you be different? Is there a way that you could talk? You know, I could sit here and come up with a billion different things. I saw somebody in the comments mention split personalities. I have a bunch of personalities that people are probably not tuned in yet to, but when you listen to my music and different genres and styles that I can go
super
to,
retarded.
Oh, you're gonna hear it.
Yeah, it's all over the place, but it's definitely dope.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
you know, and it's like salsa, dembow, like it's just anything.
Yeah.
But and I think a lot of artists like that I work with in the certified industries that I was mentioning before, shout out to them too. Like, you know, my boy Scrap, if it wasn't for him telling me, yo, stop coming to the studio prepared with writtens and just go and speak from the heart and like, yo,
I love playing music.
Bro.
I love playing music. Like,
and then ever since then, yo, guaranteed to this day, any new music that I'm dropping is off the top. And I'm gonna look in the camera and say that it's off the top. Ain't nothing written. I went in there. Of course, it's a couple of takes. I'm gonna, you know, do the cheat code as an artist. Yeah, you go in there. Not every song is one take. You could go to Lil Wayne, all of them. Not every song is one take. They're all broken down and they punch in and they do whatever they gotta do, but it's all off the top. And I
most of them not original.
Exactly. They take bars from other people or they take samples that make a whole other song, the song that it is.
Nothing's
but like, yeah,
original.
I started taking. I did want to quit. I did want to quit several times.
We original.
And
fuck that.
I kept it going.
I'm taking that.
So what was the motivation that you used to get over that?
Yo, I ain't going front. When I had my first daughter, shout out to Celine. She's gonna be 5 in November.
Let's go.
Hey, when I had my first daughter in 2016, the next year, like she was like a couple of months. I bought all the beats that I did for my first EP, hashtags and $. That's on Spotify and YouTube and all the time. I bought all of them beats. It cost me like a stack.
I could contest. He's actually started taking his music craft way more seriously. And so After he had his daughter. Before that, man, I wish we had that.
Albums.
Bro, I didn't wish we had a fly on the wall that could have recorded. I could tell you, hand to God, we done probably had at least more than 5 or 6 albums, freestyle
That's
albums.
a fact.
Y'all niggas.
I mean,
And everything was on point. There was no
just-
mess ups. There was no bro. We used to spit from 8 o'clock in the night until like 10 in the morning.
Oh,
That was the
man.
weed, nigga. That was the weed.
Niggas
like,
We'll
I'm about
leave
to
it to
spit
that.
an album,
Yo,
my
but
turn, ready?
who does that? Who spits a whole album throughout the whole night? It's just vibes, man. It was
Y'all
just
did.
yeah.
Real quick,
Y'all did.
they want to know the dates for the show.
The dates for the show. So July 29th, I'm going to be at Central Park. From 5
days, that's 3 days.
from 5 to 11. There's going to be a movie premiere there. There's also going to be a couple of other artists there. But the big one that the big one is going to be July 31st, the headliner at BRIC Prospect Park.
I'm pulling it up. Everybody's pulling it up.
Let's go. Level up. Let's go
Yeah,
higher.
definitely.
Let's go higher,
I'm not
baby.
gonna be able to make it. I got a wedding.
That's my mom's birthday too.
Well,
Shout
happy
out to my
birthday to
mom.
your
Yeah.
I
Happy
got a
birthday,
wedding to
mama.
go to.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, yeah, I got a wedding to go to. But next
I'll
time
give you other dates. I'm performing. I'm gonna be doing it the whole month. The opening is July 31st, but they're gonna have concerts
so it's
every
more-
weekend of the month of August all the way to throughout the second
go.
week of
get it.
and I'm gonna be up there.
New York City summer.
and just support, man.
Yeah, it's definitely a summer
Even if y'all
takeover.
just in the building, man, take a picture,
Yeah.
put that shit up, and let's do this shit.
It's
Definitely,
family here,
definitely.
baby. We here to support.
Definitely, I appreciate that.
If I can't go, my cousin to go. My cousin can't go. Her
The
cousin-
40 Central feel when y'all say that name, it gives me that whole 90s era of that 40, and then also the movie I think of is that Don't Be a Menace while drinking the juice.
Oh,
The juice.
Yeah, juice in the hood.
It compass that old school
Word.
OE vibe, and then that movie where it's like that comical but powerful message, man. Let me tell you something about Don't Be a Menace, man. People watch that movie, man, and it's a super veil. And it's
OD.
man,
It's a
that
lot
goes
going
into
The kids today.
that goes into a
Most
whole
of them,
nother
most of them get it.
message.
Half of them won't. But if anybody born in the 80s, y'all don't get it. Yo.
You gonna get it now. Listen, man. So that shout out to that name, man. 40 Century. It just gives that whole 90s, that whole New York definitely feel, man. Definitely.
Thank y'all for showing up for 40.
Always,
Absolutely.
man. Always.
Always, man.
You threw up that signal, we gotta pull up like superheroes, you know what I mean? That's it. We here, Avatar in the building, baby. We here.
Let's go. Our class still in the building, man, for real. Thank you. He was here from the beginning.
Yo, thank everybody for tuning in. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
I got a question, and this is for both of what you guys do. I remember you were talking earlier about like just growing up in the household and like your experience with that and your love for music.
Yeah.
But I feel like in school, these talents aren't really supported and they're really suppressed.
Right now, we're living in a time where, you know, to kind of like back off of what you were saying, yo, growing up in school, it was shunned like super heavy. And to this day on social media, yo, my family will share something from a celebrity that has no recollection that they're being shared or doesn't care. But when somebody's in their face, like, you know, like, all right, yeah, this is my nephew or this is my cousin or yo, this is my loved one. Like, yo, this is my son. Not even saying that, like, you know, it's just, you know, it you can share my stuff too. Like that, and that's where it goes overlooked. And I think a lot of people need to start like real, like, you know, if we're in a camp and we're all supporting each other, yo, all you do is share. You're gonna share somebody else's page that, yo, you're giving them that billionth share, like for no reason.
I think that's just that New York approach, period. I think we from the gritty, it's that gritty city. If you can make it here Dolly, then you can make it anywhere else.
That's a fact.
You know
too.
what I mean? Like other places, it could be a whack bum guy, bro, or a chick, and she spits on, she got the whole, because she's the only one that's about to put her city on the map. You know what I mean? Versus out here,
Everybody done put
it's
the
like
city on the map
people
already.
are not just riding for blocks. They riding for blocks. They riding for borough. They riding for gang. They riding for set. There's a lot of hats that they got to put on. So they're like, yo, I want to rep my man, but maybe he not too thug. My gang ain't gonna be feeling him, but me as an individual, I'm feeling him. My block is feeling him, but my hood not feeling him. It's too much to go on. So for that, they just rather just go with the
what's
sheep.
in right
They're
now.
sheep.
Like,
They're not a wolf. They're sheep. They go with the status quo. You know what I mean? Oh, this is what everybody's listening to, so let's keep on cheering this. Versus saying, nah, man, I don't care about that. I'm listening to this. This is raw. This is what it is. This is what New York need. We need to bring that back.
But
right?
you know what? I'm gonna kick it back with y'all real quick. I'm gonna take y'all real back. 1940s heroin flow, right? There's a book, Man Child in the Promised Land. If you're listening, Man Child in the Promised Land by Claude Brown. If you're born in the 80s or any time past, especially then, right? Buy the book. Read the book. Understand what New York was towards the 1940s. It gives you some outlook. That doesn't mean that's all of what New York encompasses. But it gives
Think
you
of the way that they was thinking.
Right.
That gives a perspective of how they looked at it back in those days.
And that's it. And we read the book, you can see before the music was even involved.
Yeah.
Before the music was involved, drugs was already on top, right?
Of course.
We know this.
Of course.
So we got to go back to
The birth of the French Connection
right?
was here.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna talk about that.
Let's get
Yo,
it.
right. So if you know that,
Yeah,
and
listen.
you know your
So,
Frank Lucas history, you know a little bit of the French Connect,
alcohol
read
prohibition.
fucking Man Child in the Promised Land.
Man
It's
Child in the
giving
Promised
you-
Land. That's what I wanted to get into. All right.
It's giving you fucking Blue Magic before Blue Magic was Blue Magic. It's giving you that street premise of New York. Like we're getting town. We wearing the suits, we doing all of this shit. I said I had to say this. Like, all right, this is where we gone from then. Back then, we controlled them. We always controlled everything. But from the 1900s, we know we had it always on Smash, right? We can collectively say for the last 100 years, we had it on Smash since the 1900s. So from the 1940s onward, black people ran the fucking scene. Not to say that there were no Hispanics, there were no white people.
No, of course, of course.
No, all of them played a part. Everybody built this shit to where it needs to be, right? But they only built it on our empire.
Mhm.
We got the sound. We got the juice. We got the lingo.
Swag.
We could say a word.
Drip.
Yeah, word.
Swag. How far Swag went?
Right, right,
How far Drippy went?
right. This is all
Drippy's,
just
first of all, Swag is dead. Drippy's now.
Right.
It was Swag to Drippy.
right. We had Flex. We had yeah.
Certain shit's
Flexing
still
on them.
valid. Certain
Mhm.
shit's not still valid.
Right.
New York is the reason why certain shit
Oh yeah, we the
still
Mecca.
valid. Certain shit
We the
not still
Mecca.
valid.
Yeah, we birthed hip hop. Like
Even
that's
that-
just
Come on, man.
Other parts of
DJ Herc 167, baby. Come on, like
Come on,
That's it.
man.
if if they don't recognize, yo, my pops, yo. Side note, I'm sorry, but
Talk
yo,
about
my pops remembers going to the Soundview projects when they had cardboard on the floor and the DJs in the cutting and all that,
With the
like
break
before
dance,
they was
break
even
dancing.
out.
With the
This is
break
the
dance.
late 70s. Yo, real facts, man. When they always used to pull up with the biker jackets and all that, with all with
Yeah.
the cuts and all that.
Because they made the music pop.
let's get it.
OD, man.
It took tough people.
We got a
to
break
make
dance in here right now.
certain shit
Hey.
popping.
Yeah.
Hey, hey, yo,
Shit,
Sam.
Kevin pulled up. Yo,
I see you break dance every
get
day,
it.
bro. You nasty, bro. Nigga say, hey, yo,
JT, this is a question for
ticket
you.
can't go no.
Wait. Before you even do that question, to spin back on him in terms of the music in the school, right? You said
Oh, yeah.
how, right? Just to come back to that, actually, it was the opposite for me, right? Growing up in school, I wish I had that rap ability or some type of fucking music ability, because there was like these group of kids during that pen era. You know what I mean? Remember when people were making beats during that pen era?
Mhm.
I wish I had it in me to do that, you know? So I would go there and I would listen. I'll be like, damn, these niggas is fucking nice. And that was like the it. That was like the it. Like
Right.
you was popular. I didn't play no sports. I didn't do none of that after regular school. I went home, you know what I mean? Maybe that's just what it was growing up. But that music in the school growing up, listening to it or whatever,
Yeah,
it was like I
nothing.
enjoyed it, but I was never a part of it. You know what I mean? And
Right.
so
Yeah, high
it
school, I was
wasn't
super
shunned
popular.
upon. It was just I never was a part of it, and I wanted to. My whole love of music came about with me just being around people. They were freestyling, and I would try to freestyle, and I would mess up. I would mess up. And you know, when you mess up, you got to pass the baton on to the next person.
Nah,
And
I
then
let
they
him go.
and
I
then they
kept him
spit for
going.
mad long, and I'm like, nah, you know what?
I
In
kept
order
him
for
going.
me to go
we
long,
kept each other
I
going.
gotta keep going.
I need that story. I need to know
Oh yeah,
because y'all mentioned, both of y'all separately mentioned, yo, we battled. Like he didn't just mention it and you did not. You should mention stuff. Yeah, nigga, we battled.
Mhm.
So what was that? What did the battles do for you both that made the bond that it has today?
Well, before I met him, like I said, I there was other people that was doing music, and I'm a lot older than him, right? So, with that being said, I was around a couple.
Tell, nigga, you're black don't
Definitely. But
and your Spanish don't vanish. Whichever one you got.
Get it, yo. Black don't crack, Spanish don't vanish. I'm jacking it.
I'm Puerto Rican by race, but identify as black.
Heard it here first.
Yeah. So, with that being said, just my friends, like I said, they was rapping, and then I would try to spit something, and then you would mess up, and then it goes back to them. And I was like, yo, I'm not fucking sitting here on the sideline listening to you rap for fucking 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and then when you fuck up, it go back to me, and I'm gonna mess up mad quick. So I'm like, yo, I'm gonna develop this crap. Watch me. The next time I come, you gonna be fucking listening to me. Watch.
Oh, you want to take hold?
Yo, sometimes
watch.
we used to write
Yo. And I would just boom, 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 boom. And then when I met him, I was like, oh shit, you rap? Oh yeah, me too. And believe it or not, no. My fire was different from his fire. I'm a rap style fanatic. He wasn't.
He had
the books. He had the
When we used
books.
to chill at first, I wasn't a freestyle god like how I am today. Yo, when we first rap, yo, yo, bro, I used to have
not rap god.
A spiral
Not rap
notebook.
god.
A spiral notebook, dude. It was green. I'll never forget it. A green spiral notebook. I had like 180 pages. And I spit all of them raps.
Us collabing with his written and me freestyling,
And
I used to be like, yo,
how to remember
why
the
are you
writtens.
spitting writtens?
Because we would always go to
freestyling.
different functions, remember?
Mhm.
And I'll be like, yo, bro, I wrote this like last week, but yo, I'm gonna spit it again. And then the way we gonna freestyle. And then I mastered the way to freestyle off the writtens. And then when we would just rap for hours, bro, it was just over. Like now we can just on the spot. You ask us, yo, put a beat right now. Yo,
that was the boom bap.
We gonna take it over.
But
that was the boom bap.
back in our day, and back in that day, there was no social media, so you could have spit the same rap that you wrote. And
what's
nobody-
crazy?
Hell no,
you know what's crazy? I heard
because
this from
nobody
Dre
ever
today.
known.
I heard this from Dr. Dre today, and he said, "Yo, and back in the day, if social media was around, he would have never survived, and nobody would have ever survived because of the constant push and the constant. There's no mystique." He said that word too. There's no mystique about any aura. The mystique of.
He said he couldn't survive.
He would have never. He would have never made. He didn't like it. He said he wouldn't like it.
Hold on.
It's that certain mystique of wanting to know more about an artist, wanting to seek more, wanting to know when they're gonna drop. Yo, everybody on social media now is like, yo, I got content every week. I'm doing the same thing, but I had no choice to up the game because I was still living in the 90s.
What I'm saying. Yeah,
I was still on the wave, and you can ask Avatar right now. We was about to make CDs, bro, and go under the 2 line and start doing CDs.
That's
That
a
was a
fact.
couple of years
That's
ago,
a fact.
and that's a fact. We're not
CDs
lying,
is
bro.
irrelevant.
People still.
We still do it, but
Bro,
that's a different game now. We gotta
I don't know if you walked for them recently. I haven't seen one bootleg guy out there selling CDs, bro.
I ain't been on
Spotify
I ain't
now,
been
bro.
on for them
Even the
since-
broadcast.
I don't know.
Nah,
They
it's a
make an
dub.
account. They be like, "Yo, look,
I got a Spotify account.
You
Yeah.
better
Let's
cash
go.
app your motherfucking mixtape. Stop playing.
So with that being said, I got a question. So do you think the transfer from radio to digital was good or bad?
in the era
the-
now, I think is good. Back then, like how Dr. Dre was saying, I totally agree with him. The mystique is gone for any artist. You have to really captivate now.
get that.
You
I
have
get
to
that.
shock value, just like Lil Nas X. My hat goes off to him, bro. You know, like, you know, just all for the
put
whole
your hat
look,
back
look,
on.
man.
Don't do that.
Hold on. I
Look,
didn't even know you
man.
had that haircut.
Oh, ain't you had that? You had
I
the
didn't even know you
samurai.
had
Yo,
that
listen, man.
haircut.
Look,
This
I'm
is
all
a
for everything.
samurai.
I'm all for everything.
Hold on,
Wait
shout
till
out to the last samurai. Bounce that, nigga. This is the last
haircut.
Yo, it's lit, bro. We out here. You're not gonna see that haircut again until.
Don't approach
We
you with no
outside.
loud.
But yo,
Chop your
I
ass.
give it to him because he's shock
He
value.
said the last samurai of Throg's neck.
Yo, I'm screaming. Yo, he's shock value, bro. Anything shock value. Yo, Lady Gaga in the mid 2010s, you know, doing what she did. Yo, this dude not too long ago was on Saturday Night Live spitting in a dress. That was Kid Cudi. Yo, bro, come on. Like it's all about shock value. Now you have
did
to
that for a reason,
stamp.
though. That was a
Back in
different
the
reason.
day, it was about mystique. Yo, you had the Wu-Tang Clan. Yo, who's these dudes from Shaolin spitting about karate movies, taking karate samples?
Bomb
Yo,
atomically.
Yo, you know what I'm saying? Yo,
that's
you got
Jay-Z.
yo, Dr. Dre doing they originated West Coast gangster rap. Yo, I could go on for days because I studied the music and all that and watched hip hop form in the way it did. And like I said, I'll stick to what I said. Back in the day, it would have never clicked. Like social media probably would have been difficult because you had so many creators, characters that the way they came up, it was organic. It wasn't forced. They put it out there. Now it's so forced and shoved down people's face. That's probably why they don't share my music, because they're like, I done heard this every other day. But you know, it's all good. When you tap in and you listen to a certain artist, it's like how I try to do now. Like I really don't, but because I'm so perfected on my craft that I try not to listen to so many artists. I still stick with my old school music, but I give it a chance, you know, and especially if you're somebody in my camp and you're coming up with me, I'm definitely going to like play your music. But other than that, other artists, you know, it's hard for them, man. Like it's an open avenue now. Back in the day, you was special when you was on the block rapping. You was that only person in that area or on that block. Like for a long time, it was us.
Yeah.
On
definitely.
Gun Hill. And then look, we spurned off, and now everybody, the little kids that grew up now, that we watched them grow up spitting on the block now. And we're like, oh shit, we didn't even know this was gonna pop off like this, but they watched us for so many years going in that it was like, all right, you know, and I feel like we started the type beat movement. Remember that? We used to cop instrumental CDs.
Got instrumental CDs, man. I remember
instrumental
those,
CDs,
man.
bro. Me and him, personally, single-handedly, we started the type beat movement. I'm gonna say that right now.
I hate rapping over known beats. I hate rapping over known beats. Known beats, like a known beat. I like originality. Yeah, like whatever. Just YouTube
and faithfully just type that, and we started that. And then every week, when we overplayed the same playlist, every week there was another artist or a producer that was giving it their all to make a new beat because we were searching type beats, and now that you have.
It seemed like we ran out of type beats to the point that we started doing our rapper type beats.
Oh yeah, like Lil Wayne type beats.
Yeah, like
Lil
if
Durk
I was on Dave East or whatever, like I wanted that type of feel. You can now search up that type beat.
Yeah.
When we was doing it, they was not doing that.
Oh, let's get it.
It was not doing that. It was a bunch of, you know, just this type of feel. And we would watch and we would be like, man, this sounds like a cover to another beat or a sped up version to this beat or a slowed down version. And for whatever my mind used to work on, automatically resorting back to the lyrics of the song that I knew. So I used to hate it. So now, you know, when we spit, it has to be just an unknown beat. Yeah, unknown beat. You know what I mean? And we have this rule where it has to be a consensus agreement amongst the spitters whether we're going to pass it or not. So if it's a techno beat and I feel like I could touch it, I'm going to touch it. Like, you cannot pass on that. You know what I mean? Just because you can't rap on it don't mean that I'm not.
As soon as you say, as soon as you on the shit like,
I'm like, wait, hold on. Wait, what? Nah, I'm on it. Yeah, back. And then, believe it or not, the way I would deliver on it, he's like, you know something? I never would have thought of getting on. I'm like, I told you, man, spit that shit. Yo, throw that beat back on. And then boom, now it's a different vibe, man. You know what I mean? So it's just, it's been a beautiful journey with him, man.
OD journey, bro. Man. And then just to get to hear to talk about it, too.
Yo,
like, I told
could
you
just
tonight
think
was gonna
about
be special, bro. And this shit was like, it's so blessing,
you know
man.
what the thing is, though?
Yo, shot o'clock, yo.
Shot o'clock.
Let's get it.
Oh, we got stuff leaking over here. Let's get it. Air shot, air cheers.
Man, y'all ready to get into some freestyles, man?
Yeah, I'm with it. I mean, the audio's good.
Oh, yeah, I'm about to try to fix it again.
Oh yeah,
let's try to fix that audio before we even try anything.
All right, got you.
Spectacular.
Yeah.
What happened?
No. It's the last shot o'clock of the night.
Okay.
But I want everybody to give their last question because it's 12 o'clock.
Okay.
We started a little late. That's on us.
Okay.
Next time we're gonna give y'all a proper podcast.
Nah.
We'll probably even separate it. I'll let you know. I feel like I kind of took away from his
not at all, bro. Not at all. Don't ever think like that, bro. This was fire. The way that we actually played and segued into each other's conversations. You got off you know what you needed to do. It's all that, man. Never that, bro. And next time when we come, it's gonna be more lit,
next
bro.
Time, we're gonna be more.
We had some technical difficulties with the audio. It ain't nothing. But like I said, y'all could go find me on spot on site, man.
Y'all can fucking rap that shit. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Last final questions for each one of them.
Who wanna battle me in a freestyle? What's up?
Yo, we here. Let's get it. Don't threaten me with a good time, pa.
I'm done. I'm not.
He's
Hold on. No, right. Last questions. All right. Let's see. Did you ever have to really punch somebody in the face because of your skin tone and you wanting to rap? Like nobody wants to take
you know what?
serious.
I'm not even gonna cap on this. I mentioned this a couple
Real
times.
shit though. I want to know that.
I got jumped by motherfuckers on Mars Park, Italian kids, because you know I was the way I was. I cursed out one of they little girls in Spanish or whatever playing handball at Loretta Park right there on Haight.
Oh, let's get it. It wasn't
First
even
of
for
all,
rapping.
It wasn't even for rapping. But
you already fucked up. You said handball, Loretta Park. You deserve to get your ass.
I was just gonna say that you deserve
But
to
finish
get
it. But finish the story.
Quien
Cause
te manda?
And now, this is when I was coming up rapping.
contest that.
I was out in the park rapping that day, and they was mad. They was because I had a little crowd. So the later on that day, I'm walking outside and I see the two kids coming from the park, and they pressed me up against the car like yo, and I did what I had to do. You know what I'm saying? Like yo,
let's go.
So
I popped off. I got hit on, but I got my hits in, and
it's okay.
I told my cousin, I was like, yo, run up the block, bro. Like, yo, I got this. If I get jumped, I get jumped. Cause he was younger than me at the time. I told him run. And I did what I had to do. And I used to walk up after that day, I used to have to walk around the park with a baseball bat. Aluminum.
Hey, let's go. Oh yeah. That should go clean.
Last question for him.
Last question. How do you yell at your kids? Like out of habit? Is it
his kids here, nigga?
His kids are here?
That's a fact.
No, they're not.
No, I got it. My kids can hear. So my first.
I know his kids can hear. Goddamn. How does he? Out of habit.
Oh, out of habit.
So
like
nah.
Cause I yell at my kids like that.
No, how do I yell at my baby moms?
Cause I be like,
How about that one? Right? Because my son can talk.
No, give me that. I need that just period.
Just how do I yell at my baby moms? Now, how about this?
You better not yell at your baby moms like this.
No, I'm gonna take the notes and do exactly what he did.
I catch him saying some slick ass shit under his breath, and he forgets that I can hear.
I'm gonna forget
Yeah,
that I
right?
can hear.
But peep this. But peep this. But peep this.
Whenever you yell at your baby moms, he's gonna use it.
All right, so peep this. Me yelling at my baby moms, it only goes as far as my baby moms will keep her eyes open. Now I'll say this again. The conversation will only go as far as my baby moms will keep her eyes open.
She's reading your lips.
Wow, so
No.
She's reading his
So
hands.
she'll close her
She's
mouth.
paying attention. I'm signing. I'm fucking telling her shit. And then she's like, you know, I don't want to fucking hear this shit.
I'm stupid. I'm stupid as hell. I said she's reading your lips.
Because
He's
that's
reading lips. Yeah, he's done. Yeah, the shots is finished for him. He's ripped.
Give me another one.
Oh, he didn't even take his shot. Oh, man.
Oh, it's over.
Oh, man, yeah.
Wow.
And that was the last question.
Come on, man.
Nah. I know your brain is just like, yeah. The next show is probably gonna be redonkulous, bro.
Yes, sir.
No, how do you
Can't wait for the
yell
next
at-
episode.
Like, how do you yell at
So
as a man?
So that's I'm just trying to tell you. The conversation only goes
He wants
as
you to do
far-
something so he could do it.
Yeah.
That's what he
I want
wants
to be
do.
like,
like for example, I'm calling,
hands-on
right?
training.
And I'm just like, why you not picking up the phone? I'm calling, you're not picking up the phone.
I can
And
do
she's
that.
just like, what happened? I'm busy. I'm like, but I'm calling. I'm texting, I'm calling. And she's like, oh, you want to yell at me? You want to argue?
oh,
Argument.
Shut it down. Shut the eyes down. That's it. It's over.
I already got your response.
It's over.
This is what happens next. Headphones on. Grab that. Hold it like a baseball.
We got look at
No
him.
domestic violence. No domestic violence. No domestic violence.
We don't support domestic violence on this podcast.
Yeah, no domestic violence.
No
Yo,
domestic
facts.
violence. We want to get our points across.
That's a fact. Nah, but there's a big joke that always says, oh, so how do you stop two deaf people from arguing? You just turn off the light. I can say that. I can say that. Yeah, I can say that. Yeah, let me get some horns. I can say that. I can say that.
I'm not down on that hill.
How do you
I'm gonna let
stop?
him do it.
How do you stop two
No
deaf people from
way.
arguing? You just turn off the lights.
I was gonna say turn the music up.
They can't see each
That
other.
is-
Conversation is enough.
Oh, yo, by the
All
way, the
right,
episode, the name of this episode, I'm picking it right now is what was that? Ashoeshunator?
Ashoeshunator.
Yeah.
Ashoeshunator. I'm gonna
That's
spell
how we
that
doing that because that shit was
And
fire.
you know what? I agree with you. I think a lot of shit is planned. Well, especially shit like that. Come on, man. You got CIA that's ready to throw themselves in front of the president for a bullet. But you can't throw
They
yourself
can't go
in front
for a
of
shoe?
him for a shoe.
Exactly.
Let's talk that shit.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk that shit. But
Hold on, guys. They definitely saying we need you guys to come back, and I agree.
definitely.
I agree. I think that honestly, I want to apologize because me and him didn't give you a proper day. And that was
The best things happen
we made
off
the best
the
of it,
fly.
and we did. Yo, this episode
you guys
was
did
dope.
fucking amazing. But I want to say thank you. I mean, sorry on our behalf
You got it.
because you guys deserve another day.
Appreciate
And we're
that.
gonna put that on the calendar once we get out of here.
You got it. Thank you.
Everybody wants you guys back too.
Thank
For
you.
real.
Appreciate
I
that.
love y'all.
Yes, first.
This is the best.
That's lit, man. Thank you.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that.
Roxy, last questions.
All right. So what episode are we on right now?
75, baby.
All right,
Ashoeshunator.
so I want to bring it back to episode 31.
Come on, Roxy. We living in the past,
Oh.
nigga.
Whoa, what we doing?
31.
I don't even know what happened. 31
Yeah, like
There's a
episodes
topic
ago.
on 31.
I don't know.
wasn't even
Topic.
tuned in. I'm sorry.
You know, before we leave, I got to get on a little demon time.
Oh, here
I have
we
to ask
go.
a question that was asked in episode 31. And I want to know if
farted?
things have changed. So you'll eat ass, but you won't suck toes.
Oh,
Me?
You.
100%.
Why?
I don't like feet. Feet look weird.
Oh, I'm with
Yo,
both of that
damn.
shit. I'm eating
I
ass,
agree, I agree.
toes,
Yo,
all of
thank
that.
you. Thank you. That's why we the GODs. Yo, that's why we
Hey,
live
yo,
long and
hey,
prosper.
yo.
So you pick
That's a
one.
whole
You
fact,
pick
bro.
one, right?
I eat ass.
Both
But
of
I
them.
don't-
All right, let's
suck
pick
toes.
one. Everybody go now.
yo,
I'm
you
fucking-
got
Sucking
that-
on
yo,
more.
damn.
That's a
No,
fact.
Hey, hold on. Just as a disclaimer, we going down the line. And Kev, you
Wait.
answering, goddamn.
He sucks toes. Listen.
No, I want to hear Kev say
Would
it.
you rather? Would you rather? Because we didn't get to play this last.
No.
No. It's gonna coincide.
Actually,
with
this
what I
is
just asked
Roxy's segment.
She got
you.
follow-ups.
Would you rather
Yes.
suck toes or eat your girl's ass after she took a shit?
I'm sucking toes, B.
Wow.
Yo, wait.
That's
Hold on.
another
How long
question.
has she been
That's a
walking?
whole. That's
Excuse
that's
me.
How
50
long
Shades
has
of
she been
Grey.
walking?
That's
No,
that
no,
50
no.
Shades
I'm
of
gonna
Grey shit
answer.
right
I'm gonna
there.
answer for everybody.
No, don't answer.
Yo,
How long-
Zay, I love you, baby.
Nah, yo.
No more is done. Yo,
Who can smoke?
what are you saying?
Punch in the motherfucking face.
No.
Yeah, Zay, I
Rather,
got
you
you,
have
baby.
to pick one.
Yo, but it depends on how long
I'd
she's been
rather
walking.
punch you
Well,
in
this
the
is for
face.
him. Oh,
I'm
stink
gonna say this
toes?
right now.
He said the stink feet?
I use baby wipes.
Me
Okay.
too. Oh my god.
So at the end of the day,
Once I had
know
kids,
that
If you
yeah.
it's
ever need
clean.
baby wipes,
So-
I got like 100 in my house.
Oh yeah, I need that.
I bought them.
Well, I got
I'm
a
gonna eat
baby.
ass though because I think
Give me
I
a
think
box.
I
feet
don't even got it.
look weird. I
Wait,
think
even
feet look
after
weird.
taking the shit,
Yo, I
she
said that
said.
in one of my
No,
bars too.
No. I don't think that was the. Don't add
She
on to
didn't
the.
come to it. She didn't take a shit. Just came out and said, "Yo, eat my ass."
But
That's
don't
what
add
she
on
said.
to it. Don't
It
add
doesn't
on
matter.
to
She
it.
didn't shower.
He added
She
that
didn't
in.
shower. Let's keep it
She took a
1,000.
shit and didn't
Listen,
wipe?
When you're in a relationship for a long time, I don't give a fuck what anybody says.
Wait.
You-
Before.
Oh yeah, nah.
You fucking your partner at any time.
That's a
time of the
fact.
day,
Wait.
whatever the
Yes,
fuck you did.
that's true.
Your man
Yes.
could take a shit. Your girl could take a shit. y'all in bed.
Hygiene.
My
Oh.
second.
Yeah, I
My
get
second
Blumpkin.
baby
I get
moms.
Blumpkin.
My
That's
second
fine.
baby
Shout out to
moms. I've
Blumpkin.
never heard her pass gas, and I was
First
with
of
her
all,
for
if
8
you-
years.
If you
Wow.
take a shit
That's
and
She
you
has
don't
deaf
Yeah, this
farts.
is
your
different.
abs,
I love.
She wasn't deaf.
She has deaf farts.
No, I never heard her fart
I
in
got a
over
question.
8
No,
years.
Let me finish.
I promise you, hand to
So-
God.
So my thing is,
She said that
I'm
wasn't
gonna
ladylike.
eat ass. I could
That's
just lick it, and if it don't taste like, done. I'm
Nigga
not-
said, yo, if it tastes
No.
like copper, you gotta
Those
bop her.
toes is not.
He said if it
If it
tastes
tastes
like
like copper,
copper,
you gotta bop her.
It said rolls out.
Let me
No,
explain
no.
something.
If you lick them shits right now, I'll leave.
No.
He said, I'll leave.
I got issues.
I got
ass, so you suck your toes.
Yo, I ain't going front. Yo, after the dookie, I might have to suck the toes on that, man.
After the dookie, what is this? Is no question.
I gotta suck the
Wipe
toes,
her
bro.
ass.
I gotta
Of
suck
course.
the toes.
There's
But
JT, what are you doing?
No, nothing at all. I love
Toes,
it.
bro.
Niggas
Especially
can
after
kick
the
dirt
shit, bro.
and
That's
still
a
suck
Toes are the weirdest thing I've ever seen.
Why?
bro.
Oh my God, they are.
Yo, look, man. She got pretty feet. I like feet. She got pretty feet. She valid.
But her
Yo, the
ass
hammer
ain't
toes.
just.
If you got hammer toes, you out of here. You getting hammered, bro. That's it. You got a hammer
Oh,
toe, you
nah,
getting
yeah,
hammered,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
No, I
yeah.
have a question. I got a question. Roxy, what's your obsession with eating ass?
We're gonna close it off with that one.
Hey, Kevin! Kevin! Hey,
You know what
Kevin!
it is?
Don't take the mic next, Kevin.
No, listen. You know what it is? I feel like a lot of people do not take accountability for their actions. I feel like these niggas
Yo,
like,
that's
I'm
true.
over
That's a
here.
fact.
I'm saying,
I could agree with
Welcome
that.
to
I could agree
America.
with
saying
that.
I
What
do
does that have
it.
to do
I
with
can agree with
eating
that. I
ass?
can agree with
No,
that.
it's not an obsession.
Oh no, my ass eating?
Yeah.
It's just, you
Just
know
like
what's
his
so
ass.
crazy?
No comment.
Just like his
That's
ass.
a yes.
That's
Okay, it's a no
No, I
comment.
don't. No, I
No
don't.
comment means no comment. That's just it.
Yeah, word.
No,
It's
listen.
not a
Doesn't
yes
mean
or no. It's just
insert.
Hey, yo, listen, bro. We talking about sex, bro.
Insert answer here.
You gotta
No,
experiment
but
and have
Roxy,
fun with
Roxy,
it.
Roxy,
Thank you.
realistically, Roxy.
Listen,
You gotta experiment and have fun with it. You won't know what's your limitations and what your
JT.
No, we
Your
need to
preferences?
shut
What's the
up.
most formal way a guy can get his ass eaten?
No way.
I'm gonna show you.
JT, you wanna do it again?
First of all,
You know what? Not for nothing.
Like this.
What's the most formal way?
I want to
No,
answer
no,
some
no.
sloppy
What's the
neck.
most formal way a man can get his ass
That's the
eaten?
only way it can happen.
First
You
of
gotta
all-
work your way down there.
first of all,
Amber,
First of all, the
I'm
nigga don't
sorry.
even gotta put his legs off.
I'm
First of
sorry,
all,
Amber.
there's only one.
I
First
saw
of all,
this shit on the
pause.
movie.
Yeah,
Hold on, hold on,
Yeah,
hold on, hold on.
pause. We gonna
He
pause
just
this
asked
whole
that,
thing
so
up.
we gonna pause.
Nah. So you
So now-
telling me? You telling me?
He gonna answer. He gonna answer. He
Y'all
gonna answer.
girlfriends never suck your dick from the back?
Oh yeah, that's called milking the
First of
cow.
all,
Thank
you.
But you see, I'm a different type of nigga.
Let me
though.
go. Let me say something.
So
Listen.
she's not licking your ass, but her nose is in your ass, so that's
Most females
Hey,
never
listen,
heard that
y'all.
shit. When they heard that shit, it was in middle school to high school. They thought it was a fucking joke.
Nah, they was probably watching Pinky.
They thought it was a fucking joke. Like, bitch, I
You
need
know
my dick
what?
sucked
You
from
know
the
what?
back. He thought we was
We're
being
gonna
funny.
end this with,
No.
remember back in the day when eating pussy was dirty?
Never
Remember
forget.
that?
I went to school
Yeah.
in
There was a
Evander.
time. There was upon a time.
I went to school in Evander. I went to school in Evander. I went to school in Evander, and there was a lot of Caribbean guys there. They
Don't
were
say
like,
the word. One at a time. fellas.
Exactly.
One at a time. One at a time. One at a time.
"My team
Let
will
me-
eat the
let me
box."
finish this. Let me
Yes.
finish this. There was a time where niggas was like, ew, I ain't eating pussy. Like, you crazy? That's
When?
I'm not eating pussy. There's gonna come a time.
No, it was a time.
There was.
That was a
There
time.
was. There was.
The era
When?
of pussy when it comes
Don't
to
lie.
niggas
You
getting
lying?
their ass
I'm
eaten up.
33 years
So
old.
I'm gonna let another 10 years
When?
pass,
And then ask
and
him
then
might
everybody's
be.
gonna be with the shit.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
nah, definitely.
Remember
With the
episode
shit
one?
and
Excuse
eating
me.
ass.
75.
I don't be with
75.
nobody's shits, okay?
That means
And then
we
we're gonna
3/4
recap 10
away
years from now
from getting
episode
100. And
31.
No, we won't.
Jesus. But wait, he never really
Bobby.
answered that question though.
No, he got asking. He likes
No.
asking.
What is a formal? Well, I'm not even gonna say
Oh,
it. He
you
knows
want
the
him to do
question.
it?
No. We don't want him to do
No,
it. What the
because
fuck?
He wants him to do it.
Whoa, what are you talking about?
Somebody called.
No,
Wait,
he
yeah.
doesn't.
All right.
No. He asked him a
Let me
question.
give you context.
No, he asked him the question.
Let me give you context.
Okay, go ahead.
That episode, he
What is that?
expressed to us that his
No,
legs
say-
was
wait,
over
wait.
his head. Kevin
Okay.
expressed to us, not JT, that his
put your leg
legs
on
was
your-
Yo,
over
you
his
push your
leg.
leg. Damn,
And
son.
his-
Wait, you know what?
So JT
Hold
said
on.
the only respectful
I
way
love
is to get
you.
your ass
I
in
love
like
you.
this, and he did something. He
Oh,
only wanted to do
I
that
love
because
you.
so now he
of
wants
that.
him
I
to
love
say
you.
it now. Say
Yeah.
what's the position?
Wait,
Okay.
hold on. I'm gonna go
Yo,
in
we
on
go that
Kevin right now.
position 58.
Listen to me. Everyone shut
Fifty in
the
the Kama
fuck up.
Sutra book.
Yo,
Everyone
type
shut the
shit.
fuck up. Remember that
I'll
time.
beat your ass.
Yo, Zay, call me, Zay. Text me, Zay.
Listen, I'm sober, right? Remember that time we couldn't pot? We were missing like a fucking wire.
Yes.
This is how I know this motherfucker be exaggerating. Remember that time that he...
Oh, boy.
You know I'm going with this, just remember that time.
I'm not saying
That one
Nigga,
time
hands
in
that
band
shit
camp.
called?
Nigga hand on his
Something.
knee like,
No,
I gotta
listen.
remember.
He
Shit.
said he used some shit, and his dick went 16 inches. And I
Fuck
said,
out of here.
16 or
You know what?
6?
Next time I use this shit, I'm gonna take a picture.
I said,
First of all,
I
I
said,
remember
Kevin,
that. I remember
and
that.
that's
I remember
I
that.
said, Kevin, 16?
sprinkles.
Sprinkles.
Remember?
I'm gonna call that. Sprinkles.
He was
OD
So
cap.
now, if you say,
16
we're above
inches.
that, I think he's happy.
But did you
Damn.
see it? He said, I
But did you
Did we
see
have a
it?
conversation in the beginning
Yo,
where we said if there's no evidence, it ain't true?
But did you see
Did
it?
we not have a conversation in the beginning? If there's no evidence, it ain't true.
Listen,
No, there's evidence.
Seeing
I
is
know what
believing.
he told me.
That shit's on camera.
Seeing is believing. And I tell you, I'm
We were all there for the conversation, but nobody saw it. But
No,
nobody
it's
saw
on
it.
episode 31. Everybody go back and watch Kevin
shit.
talk about his
You know,
acting
episode
story.
31.
Listen, JT, real quick, because it's getting late. Last formal questions for these two.
Damn.
It's hard, man.
Where do we go
Yeah, I
from
know,
here?
right? Like, how do you
How do
segue
we-
into a real question?
Don't ask my question.
I wasn't gonna say nothing.
I want to ask. All right, I got a question. So, your situation growing up was different than the norm.
Right, definitely. Yes.
Growing up, trying to becoming a rapper, an artist. Do you feel like? Do both of you feel like you had to break through certain mindsets in terms of stereotypes and misconceptions?
More so me than him. But I mean, like, and that's just in the way that people think nowadays. Like, I be going to the studio, bro. Like, there's certain things that I have to watch, I say or do, and that's just because my boy, like, he'll tell me, like, yo, you know, I don't think that was the way you should have carried yourself as But I'm like, yo, bro, but you forget that, like, you know, I was raised in this culture. Like,
Exactly.
you can't condemn me for being the way that I am, like, just because of the way you feel like that. Like, don't try to Uncle Tom me. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't you ever try to do that. But at the end of the day, as far as mindsets and like getting people's perspective on the way we rap about different type of things. And that's just like as far as like theoretical, as far as prophetical. What I mean is we try to take lines from we try to manipulate lines from the Bible, and I mean manipulate, but in a different way, like not in a bad way.
Yeah.
Like we don't try to misconstrued or like, you know, guide people the wrong way about it. Like we speak our mind freely, and just the way of what we have our beliefs in and being tapped into that realm, I think could like other people could gather and try to take from that.
Right, from your interpretation.
Okay.
Like that.
OD.
Could you just say the question again so I could just?
The shots have came in. The
I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah, I was thinking about my answer so hard that I'm like, wait, what's the question again?
So the question was, how do you deal with misconceptions and preconceived notions?
Okay. So a lot of now I just started doing this painting of the nails thing, right? So just to break out of the character,
Which I think is
to see,
awesome.
Which is to see how it feels or whatever. And it's funny because just on that segment right there, even one of my mans was like, yo, if you didn't know him, bro, you probably would have thought he was X, Y, and Z.
Yeah.
Now, if that's who you are, that's who you are. But coming from me, it's just like, wow. So automatically, you being my mans, you basically just told me if you seen a dude on the train,
You would
or whatever,
think you would automatically assume,
automatically off
which
rip,
is wrong. It's
homie
mad
is
messed
whatever.
up.
Now, mind you, I was battling myself on the way to the spot to go get my nails done because I like to get it cleaned up because again, my hands are visual. My hands is my
Now we
everything.
just talking like
Yo,
pedicure,
fellas.
clean
Oh,
up.
yeah, pedicure, clean up.
Manis and
Now
petties?
I said, yo, I
No,
wanted
I
to go.
see that. but
Yeah. So
Are you getting a pedicure? Or you getting that pedicure and then the extra?
No. I'm not getting no nails done. I'm not adding. This is my shits.
Right.
I'm not adding on press on. This is no acrylic. But as I'm going there, I'm like, no. Yeah, this is all. Yeah. So I'm just like,
Yo.
wait a minute,
Get
hold
their
on.
nails done.
Yeah, but
And it's all
it
good,
messed
like,
with me
yo.
for a little bit because of that stigma or whatever. But I think the my ace card is that sign language, right? That's always been like that. Well, whatever. Well, I know sign language. Whoa, that's so cool. So I don't think it was really a stigma. It's just like, well, oh, you can rap, you can do this. I can rap too, but guess what? I can do too. I can rap in sign language.
That's
I can
different.
say some bars and
And
I can throw balls. Oh, and then that right there makes it the whole cool notion. It starts off like, oh, deaf? Oh, well, how do you? And then when you twist it, you know what I'm saying? It becomes like a cool thing. I've learned to take the bad into the good because anybody could look at anything with a bad light. It takes a real lot to look at it with a positive light. So I take whatever the bad is and I just manifest it and turn it into the good. And then when I swing it back at them, they're like, oh, okay, you know what? That's dope. I never really looked at it like that. And then their mind just starts running. And then I'm just like, you don't even know I got you.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
My last question is, for you is rapper-wise, song-wise, artist-wise, what's next?
You know, hopefully what's next is I'm not even gonna cap, man. Me and my boys was talking about a wrestling podcast, man. We was gonna try to do something in this. And I'm fit for this. If you notice by this episode, my mic presence, my entertainment level, and the way that I could just talk on the mic is pretty much up to par, but you know, not trying to be like that.
Oh, so you
know,
JR
it's just
JR.
Nah, but like on some real shit, like I just feel like that was the realm that we was always gonna go. From here it's just more of my art, it's just more of me. And a lot of things, like I think there's gonna be a little anime series in the works. There's gonna be an anime series. I'm gonna be one of the voices behind one of those characters. Once we start getting the things rolling in that, we're gonna try to work on that. So
put me down.
Out of voice sound.
Yo, do Donald Duck.
No, but that's just nothing. That's
he's certified.
Stone Cold. Stone Cold.
Oh man, he's certified Stone Cold.
Hold on.
I said I'm out here. I'm on the podcast. It's Stone Cold. What? Drinking a couple beers. Where's my other beer? Oh hell yeah! Stone Cold. What?
The Modelo. Tell him what the fuck
The
is this?
Modelo. You gotta tell them what we're drinking. But you know, sponsor. Shout out to 40 Central. Shout out to Syph, man. This is how we're gonna end this episode, like Stone Cold.
Oh shit!
Salute.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah! I didn't want to make a mess, man. Yeah, I'm trying to make a mess.
Right.
Yo, that's
Everybody
fire.
say we Buffalo.
Yo, that waterfall. That's how we end.
That's Buffalo tonight, man. My question for you. You know where I'm going.
Oh,
Where's the superpower come from?
So
we had a conversation about.
Yeah, so basically, if you guys, so my spiritual is all over the place. So growing up, it was that I grew up Catholic, so that whole Samson and Goliath, you had the power in your hair, right? So I had long hair, wild hair, and my dad always wore hats. I always wore hats, so it was like a hereditary thing. I was bound to go bald. So I started going bald like super young, right? Then going out to Texas, being so fucking hot out there, I was like, yo, I just need to bald my shit. Galveston, Houston, and I'm going out there again to release my dad's ashes out there in August 12th or whatever. So definitely. So with that being said, I shaved my whole shit bald, and I'm feeling like One Punch Man, man. I'm feeling like I'm like, yo, I don't got nothing. I didn't like it. I didn't even have that. I'm talking about I was completely bald. I'm like, whoa. Coming back to New York, one of my best friends, one of my man's Blaze, he's like, yo, man, you heavy into the Kung Fu. You know what I'm saying? Like, you wouldn't dare put that patch in the back of your head. And I'm very different. I like to push the envelope. I like to just experiment. I like to just, you know what I'm saying? Just to see what it is. So watching Jet Li Fearless, I said, you know what? I'm going to do that. So I took a little cup. I went to the barbershop. I'm like, yo, just cut around this circle right here.
Got the Mandarin shit from
Yeah, definitely. And from there, it was a lot of what the fuck is that? A grass patch? Was that a rat tail?
Only the real don't.
And I had to go through a lot to get to this stage now, and all I get is, man, that's dope, man. That's amazing, man.
What's the first thing I told you, bro? When you, I was there when you got it in the first beginnings. When it was just like,
how long ago?
What?
Yo, this has been going on for about
2015?
I can test this to no longer than that. I can test this to as long as I haven't been eating meat. So as long as I haven't been eating land animals, let me not say no meat no more. I don't eat no land animals. I only eat seafood. 10 years. About 10 years.
Show me your limp though. Nah.
If there was a mermaid I could catch, I'm fucking that bitch up.
Whoa. Yo, listen, that was fire.
I want to be a mermaid.
Yeah. That was my last question. Listen, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go
more power.
After this show, We are definitely gonna talk about some shit. We're gonna get them on another date. We're gonna talk some shit. We're gonna talk. If you guys wanna, what? But we're gonna talk to them about another day, man. Because I think that you guys deserve a proper podcast.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
Thank you guys.
Thank
for
you.
pulling
Thank
up.
you so much.
Short notice, giving us a great day. You don't understand.
Awesome
You don't
episode.
understand the fucking the
Ashoeshunator.
struggle that we went through today. But you guys made it all worth it, man. And I want to thank you guys for real.
Appreciate that.
I want to
Yes,
say
sir.
that we are gonna support you. No matter
Thank you.
where we
Of course.
can.
Appreciate it.
Both
We're
of
gonna
y'all.
support you no matter where we can. Your dad needs us. We here.
Oh yeah, we have.
Just
You
show
wanna go
love to the
Texas and
crowd.
go surround the ashes? If I can make it, nigga, I'm there too.
Nah, I'll probably zoom it or whatever,
Yeah,
and then
let's
y'all
go.
could just do it like
That'd
that.
be
Or-
awesome.
If y'all
That'd
could
be
just
awesome.
see, if y'all could
Avatar,
just
my
see
bad.
what I do in
Yes.
terms of
Yes.
just sign language, and
Yes,
then just getting that more out there. My biggest dream is hopefully to be more incorporated in the music and sign language. You know what I mean? Putting more silent because deaf people do watch podcasts and listen to music. They do everything we do.
Gotta explore the
They
realms.
just can't hear and can't speak, and that's not their fault. They just need access to the information that we and we could. I'm that conduit. I'm that conduit, right? I'm gonna be that connection.
Let's go. And I,
Right?
like I want to, like I was saying, like thank you guys. I really appreciate you guys more than what you guys would ever know, man.
Yeah, all from the
Listen,
heart.
I'm gonna end it. And then he's gonna play a beat, and then after that, we're gonna let y'all just end out the show.
You got it. Appreciate that.
Appreciate it.
They got a
Yeah,
freestyle,
they
bro.
got the freestyle. But I'm gonna say what I gotta say, man.
Oh no!
One way.
Freestyle your shit.
I ain't freestyling shit.
I see you saying.
Yo,
what you
it's
gotta
an
say.
open mic right now. It's an
No,
open
no,
mic.
yes,
I
make
think
it
everybody
fun,
can
bro.
freestyle, man.
I
Come
don't
on,
know
man.
how to rap, bro.
Come on, we all do this.
Yeah,
That's all good.
Give it. First of all,
I need a beat. I need a
All right,
beat.
wait, hold on. Let me ask you a question. If you're gonna be on here, you need an outro. What's your outro right now?
The outro.
What's your outro? Give us a little something. You can work on it throughout the weeks, but give us an outro.
I don't know. Listen, man. Cross at the green and not in between. I don't
Cross at the green and not in between. Let's go.
I say this.
Wow.
You know, trust yourself and trust no one else. That's it. Keep it pushing.
Listen, we about to put the you got is ready? Oh, okay. We got to turn the audio for 1 second, man. Like I said, your 9 to 5 pays your bills.
Yeah,
Your
yeah,
6
yeah.
years old, but your empire, man. This is what we doing. We all gonna build something together.
Cypher man,
y'all don't even
GOD
understand.
certified, baby. Let's
I
get
met
it.
this dude 2 weeks ago.
And we
A
here.
week before my birthday, and I've probably seen him 17 times. Man, I appreciate you for
Yo,
real.
man, out of those 17 times,
It
yo, this
was
is the
all-
18th, and it's more coming.
Yes, sir.
Real talk.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen, what we about to do is we about to stop the audio for like 2 seconds, and we're gonna play a beat. They about to get ready. Yo, put that headphone.
Hey, yo, I'm
so you can hear the
freestyling too, yo.
beat. You freestyling too?
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
I'm about to take a piss.
Yo, JT.
Yo, we love y'all.
JT.
Switch it up.
No,
Switch it up.
Yeah.
Better get in, JT.
Nah,
The
switch
mic
it
keep
again,
fading in and out. Hold on. We
I
gotta-
said,
Yeah. Okay. We need the beat selection.
Y'all better kill this shit.
We need the beat.
They're gonna
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's better.
You hear it?
Now I feel like I'm in the booth.
Nah, we have no beat right now. We got no beat.
Yo, we could go acapella to chopper filler like mozzarella.
I hate acapella.
Me
how
too.
old are you now? About 30, he ain't past 35.
Oh, he case slayed your shit right there.
Me?
Not past that.
I'm not past
Happy you
that.
at 35. because
I am
black
definitely
don't
younger
count.
than 35.
Don't
But he
finish.
white. He white,
You
so it's
in between
different.
Both?
Oh, he
Now
said.
your shit is a little. You're not white. You don't look old. But you got the shit in your brother.
Oh shit.
Moving?
Matter of fact,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
This is something different, man.
Yeah. 40.
Yo.
40.
I said
40.
spitting on a podcast, making sure that my thoughts laugh. I said I see them in the holes, yeah, they just back. Yeah, in Minecraft. Matter of fact, with my mind, I can do some witchcraft with that shit, spitting all the time. Yeah, we did that. Off of the top with my rhymes. Me and Avatar, we did that. We whip whack, and matter of fact, we go back and forth like it's ping pong, that tic-tac-toe.
40 century drinking on my 40, shorty acting naughty, yeah, shorty can't ignore me, I'm talking what, yeah, 40 on the 40, talking what, Waldorf, yeah, that's another story,
Yeah, I said what? Come and find me just like Dory. I be chilling on Story Ave. trying to tell some stories. We sipping 40s, Modelo, yeah, we get them horny. I said we trying to do it. She blow me like some trumpets. She wanna eat some crumpets, drink some tea. She said, oh, fuck it. I said, like, off for the top. Yo, this my mission, yeah. Off for the guap. Yo, off for the thoughts. Yo, this I'm hitting. Yeah.
Go ahead, yep, they call me Mr. Clean, but they get fucked up when they see this long head mean. They don't even know how I rip up on this flow, how I get up on these hoes, and I'm talking sign language, ho.
Woo. That's a fact.
Speaking with my hands, just in case you didn't understand. Legal with these terms, legal with these terms. You can check me on stage and check how I do, fam.
Yo, Scythe man, bigger. Like that spliffer. Smoke till I get hiccups, and I'm riding in a pickup truck, looking for some chicks to pick up. My crew got the flu, cause we be on the sick stuff. Homies riding high, yeah, we so faded. Smoke the chocolate tie, so please don't lace it. I smell, now I'd rather taste it. Looking for a big old ass to put my face in. I was kicked out of every school that I was placed in. Now I'm steady running laps around all this paper I've been chasing. Shit, I need a case and a duffel bag. I don't like working out, but I'll show you where the muscle at. Don't pick up Sykes blunt. Yo, you shouldn't up with that. I smoke with Jimi Hendrix smoke and double that. Man, I'm super smacked and I'm Mac like Miller. Don't talk ish, cause you'll get your mic jack like Thriller. The cunt liquor, the gut splitter, the one hitter. I'm the type of dude that'll roll a whole ounce in one swisher. My name ain't Neo, but I'm the one, Jigger the chosen. Heart close to frozen. Put you in a tight spot like a claustrophobic.
Hey.
Chill.
That means you can't breathe.
We getting started. That was
started. You gotta count to 10 to breathe.
Yo, let's go.
Nigga.
Anytime, yo,
y'all pick.
That was fire, bro. It's first time for me and
Berto,
bro.
Just so we know, just so y'all know it's genuine.
My fault, I keep calling
Just so we know.
That's the second time I said your government.
Oh no, that's all we do.
Hey, when the last time y'all
My name's Joseph, by the way.
Battled each other. We
yeah,
all
like,
hey, yo, it's funny, I don't battle rap.
I'm tired of your fucking hairstyle. Hey, yo, you need to wear your hair wild. Okay. Hey, yo, you got a baldy. Need your braid. I don't fucking know.
I love it.
Let's go. Now we're gonna get that energy.
I love it.
You rapping or not?
Yeah, I'm rapping too, nigga. It's creativity.
Let's get it, fellas. Let's go.
Go first. Yeah.
Yo. Check it. Yo.
Check it.
I'm from the era of what? Crack hallways, pissy all day. Yeah, check it always.
Yes.
You can smell the aroma of dope all day. Pop hit the needle. Yeah, I'm talking always. Stretching on the aroma. Yep, check it. Stains on the mattress. Yeah, you can recollect it. No food in the fridge. Recollect that. Talking about peanut butter sandwich, Thanksgiving scraps.
You going this route? Ain't no fucking with this house coming through like. What is in this mouth? Yeah, a bunch of food and some crumbs. I'm talking about trying to break it. I'm trying to make something out of none. I'm trying to do it. Yeah, I'm praying with the nuns. I said, but they trying to sell their soul, but getting none. I said, you getting far? How we doing? Yo, it's Scythe and Avatar on the bars, on the beats we screwing. I said, like, what you doing? I said, yo, I'm dirty like a sewer, pulling all sorts of maneuvers. I'm wooing. Like, matter of fact, yo, I'm wooing like Ric Flair at the
Hey,
check it.
DJ JT.
This is
Switch the beat.
Switch the beat. Freestyling for real.
Let's go.
DJ JT. Switch the beat.
Quick topic.
Oh, you can even put. We could do 5 fingers of death.
Yeah, OD. You could do the 5 fingers of death.
We could do that. You can start that up here. You can start that up here right now. We the first ones to do this on this podcast right here.
OD. I don't think anybody came like
2021 5. We never heard this. This is new.
Yes. Nah.
Go ahead.
Got it rock?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Listen.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Get stupid.
I'm about to bless you.
Right now.
Yeah, I'm about to check you. No, we ain't playing chess. Motherfucker, yeah, you dealing with the best. Red, baby. You heard what I said, baby.
Yo,
yeah, we going
outside.
dumb, nigga.
Check it, nigga. Yeah, this is homicide. Documentary 40 Central. Yeah, we outside. Parked on the side. Yeah, the hearse gon' ride. Carry by 6, then you judge by 12. That's the 12 in the shell. Yeah, check it. Oh well. Now you buried. Now you singing to the Lord, cause I brought you to the make it real quick. Yeah, my dog. While you sleeping? Yeah, we playing Ouija board. We talking to the ghosts and the goblins, goblins, gods. What you wanna do? How to go? How you do it? See the hieroglyphics. Here it go. I've been born, Pharaoh. Yeah, I gotta rip the flow. Hold on, Syph, man. Yo, let my spirits let it flow. Go ahead. Yeah, I done tapped in. Now you know. Avatar beast. Yeah, they here. Let it grow.
Oh, okay. I said, yo,
Then
I'm lit like I'm on. Hold up. Check it.
Let it breathe.
I'm lit.
Let it breathe.
Lit. Hey, yo.
I'm
lit like I'm on 42nd. Check it. I can murder a beat in 40 seconds. All I need is a mic and shorty, check it. Check it, a record. I'm flicking up all the fingers like, check it, yo, you chilling in my section. I'm living off Section 8. I gotta go to detention. I said I got suspended from my last class, but my last class was me burning all the hash ass, the map ass. Fact, yo, you don't know where the head's at. Now, multiply that by 2, I'm getting deaf class. Like, check it, yo, we throwing up the signs. I said middle finger, fuck you. Yeah, that's to the sky. I said, yeah, yo, we doing our thing. I said, off the top, yeah, we bringing the pain. I said, in my paper, yeah, it got so much pain. So when I let it rain off the top, I bring like. I'm talking about the snow shit. I'm talking about the ghost shit. I'm talking about his Joseph. Off the top. Yeah, yo, I'm talking about like a ghost is, like a spirit passing through your body off the solstice. Matter of fact, yo, you can't even control it. Now I pass it on to Avatar because he knows this. We've been doing this since we was little, and now we got all the questions, answer your riddles.
But they want to know what's the whole truth. But they trying to decipher the lies. Here goes the truth. There's a truth between the lies. Here it go. But check it, nigga. Do you reap what you fucking sow? Yo, it's deep in this metal. It's deep in this game. Yeah, I am the spetto. I'm giving you the souls. Yeah, but I'm giving you the codes. And people want to listen, but they never listen to listen. Never listen to never listen to the codes that we spit though. Yeah, you gotta read the book. Yeah, man call. Gotta read the book that he said on the last call. But check it though, man child, man of the promise, land, oh wow. But check it, yo, white horses, oh wow. Now you looking like you thinking, but you don't know now. There's too many. Okay. This is for the ladies in the building, in the house. What we gonna do? Yeah, shots all night. And then I'm feeling real right. Went to the Skyline bar tonight. I mean, check it. I'm getting it lit. I'm getting it lit. I wanna and then I met Shannon at the bar, 100 on the tab. Yo, I want another shots for that ass. What I want do say on tab. Check it, yo. Nah, I don't drink the Henny, man.
I said my flow is iconic. I be chilling like Steph and Chas at Iconic. I be trying to do it, yo. I'm drinking till I vomit. Yo, I said I get so high that I'm on a comment. I said I get so high that I'm on a comment. I said if you on my page, leave a comment. I said, yo, please don't try to come at me with all the ruggery and all of the mystery. Yo, I said, all of the fuckery, like, yo, I be so high that Uncle Chucky sees my vision in doing this. I said, we are 8 ball in the corner pocket, yeah, we shooting shit.
Mr.
40 Central, yeah, we all live.
And we outside, and we outside. 40 Central on the ride.
Yeah, Cody ran on with 40 live.
Call your pocket.
We live 40 Central.
I'm not ready
to
be
live 40 Central. That's how we doing it. 40 Central, baby. Let's go.
Hey, you gotta make this
shit
beat
is
down
lit right now.
I ain't ready for this shit.
All right, let me see. Remember, we had that roll.
I
can dance to it, I can't rap.
Okay, that was your fault.
Shorty been eyeing me real long. Shorty been eyeing me real long. She said, yo, Papi, I'm wearing that thong. She said, ay, Papi, I'm wearing that thong. I said, yo, Mommy, we gonna get along. Say, hey, Mommy, we gonna get along. What you want, shot? What you want, shot? What I got, bud? What you got, shot? What you got, shot? She said, yeah, my man laughing because you don't even know. I'm ripping on the floor. We don't give a fuck, nigga, because we getting loud,
I asked Shorty what she trying to do tonight. Nigga, you spark a few blunts and watch the moonshine. Everlasting love is what I hope I soon find. Aiming for your heart, yeah, I got the bullseye. I went to the alley and kicked like belly turtle finish, trying to see what's on your mind. Why you think I'm in your business? Racing to your love, trying to get to the finish, but it's hard in the part with many visions. You could be my around the way, girl. And I'm back to L's with a cool J, girl. And if you buy, you know some gay girls and fuck playing life. Y'all trying to play world, but it's hard in a strange world, and I'm just a strange guy looking for a strange girl. But you're gonna need to find another dude who's into them big cars and them chains, girl. Cause I ain't never changed, girl.
Facts.
I'm gonna stay the same, girl.
And this is all 40 Central live. 40 Central.
Good shit. Good shit, yo.
Yeah, I know you, bro. So excited for that. You about to kill us.
We about to play unreleased music because y'all not gonna hear it, so it is what it is. You hear me? We about to get out of here. Love y'all.
40 Central all day, gang, baby. 40 Central all day, we outside.
40 Central!